Welcome back to the second annual Lost Boys Christmas special. If you didn't know what Lost Boys is, it is a show where I bring artists of all kinds, whether they be rappers, painters, poets, authors, or if they want to just come on here and have a conversation. We have a whole show dedicated to that, in fact. But I'll get to that in a minute. If you're an artist and you want to come on the show, it is a very, very safe space to come on and share your feelings and just be yourself in all ways and just express yourself to the fullest. It is a safe place, free of any judgment or ridicule, and we just have a lot of fun here. It is probably my favorite community in the world, and it's with some of my favorite people in the world, and it is just so amazing what we've built here. So if you want to come and be a part of it, message me on Facebook at Dylan Lawler, or email me at lostboy420x@gmail.com. That's Dylan Lawler on Facebook, or lostboy420x@gmail.com. Also, make sure you go subscribe to us and follow us on all these major platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and anywhere else you find your podcast. The main ones, though, that I really want you to look out for are YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. I really want you to go look for episodes on there. Those are going to be the main ones coming to you right now. We have had a little bit of a hiccup getting our audio episodes on the other platforms, but Spotify is a definite. Your audio episodes are coming back to you on Spotify. I've already figured out how to get that to work. So make sure you go follow us on there. And make sure you keep up with us on Instagram and TikTok for extra little clips. So I'll put those. I think we do YouTube shorts too. So I'll put those up there. And that show I was talking about a minute ago, we have a show dedicated to just coming on here and having a one-on-one conversation. It's a lot of fun. We've done about 7 episodes now, and I've got more in the bag and more guests that have requested that they want to record with me. So plenty more where that came from. That you can find those all in the Lost Boys YouTube channel, as well as all these episodes. These will be in the live section, and then those will be on the video in the video section, along with some extra clips and some of my own personal recordings of my own work. So make sure you go check that out and stay tuned for more. Also, if you want to donate to us at all, you can donate to us on Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, all the same tag. Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot. We have a outdoor adventure vlog that we haven't done in a minute, but yeah, Brandon, you can bring that back up. No problem. I talked about that for a minute. I got an outdoor adventure vlog. I got an outdoor adventure. We were both trying to click it at the same time. Me and Brandon have made videos in the past where we go out in the woods and we fish and we camp and we do some stuff like that. And I've heard that some people enjoyed that, and we definitely enjoyed doing it. So especially come springtime, look for more of that. We've got some ideas for some things to do in the winter, but we are both working and trying to figure out a schedule when it gets dark at 4 p.m. In this part of the world. It is difficult. So, but definitely keep a lookout for more of that come springtime. And yeah, you can donate to us at those places I mentioned. Now, before we do get into the show, I want to keep it kind of light and festive because it is our Christmas episode. And that is not to say that, because especially some of my pieces have some not so festive things in them, or not traditionally festive. But I don't want to start the show off too depressing, but we do try to give a trigger warning at the beginning of every show in case it does get to a dark place, or it gets to a sensitive place, or it gets to a place that you're just not comfortable participating in or watching. We understand. And we, as artists, I think that most of us are writing from a place of trying to heal our own mental health and trying to work out our inner demons. And so we understand how triggering things can be and how quickly something could set you off. And whether it be an audience member or somebody participating in the show, feel free to click out at any moment. Come back next week or come back later in the show. But just know that, with it being kind of our weekly therapy session, sometimes things do get a little triggering, and that's why we have the warning to start off with. And also, sorry. I like to start off each show with just a good piece of advice for anybody out there struggling with anything, whether it be bills or mental health because you're stressed about bills, or a breakup, or a lost loved one, or whatever it is, or just the everyday stress that we all carry, man. Like, don't keep that shit bottled up. Make sure you reach out and talk to people about it. And most importantly, around this time of the year, Christmas is family is the most important thing, and Christmas, about Christmas, and that is why it is my favorite time of the year. And the gifts and everything are great, but just especially this time of the year, make sure you keep your loved ones close, and don't keep the stuff you have bottled up bottled up. And make sure that you check on your loved ones in there, and make sure they're not keeping the shit they have bottled up inside. That's just my best piece of advice in general, and for the holidays, is check on your loved ones, and give them the leeway to be able to check on you. So that being said, we're gonna get into the show. And I have two pieces today. I'm gonna start the show. I'm gonna start the show with the piece that I wrote last year for Christmas, and I'm going to end the show with the one that I wrote this year for Christmas. So the one that I wrote last year is called "Dear Santa," and the second one that I wrote, I will talk about it again when I do it at the end of the show, but it is kind of a sequel to this in some way. But anyway, this one is called "Dear Santa," and it goes like this. Dear Santa, I never really made a list, but this year I did, because there's a few fucking gifts that I can't forget. I need bills for the rent. I need food for the kid. I need money to spend on my medicine. Then I'll also take a whip and a brand new crib. Yeah, I need a mansion. I need a house on a hill with a view and a pool and a crew that'll build an expansion. I need a garage I can park all the Bentleys and Lambs in, next to some fucking Trans Ams and a couple of buses and vans, man. I need an underground vault I can lock up the stacks in the bands. And hey, I need a jet with champagne and some girls. I need a jet with champagne and some hoes being paid to be giving me dances. I need an airport to privately land, and I need a stage in the crowd to the chant, and I need an airport. I fucked that all up. I need an airport to privately land, and I need a stage in the crowd to this chant, and I need some people to give me some chances. Santa, you better show up to my house with some Grammys, or I'm grabbing your beard and I'm punching your face. I'm gonna kick your fat ass and I'm taking your sleigh. Are you a myth? Are you really fake? Are you watching our kids when asleep or awake? Well, we're gonna find out when I'm breaking your legs, because that's creepy as fuck. I don't care what you say. And you're gonna send every cent that you made from the overworked house that you're keeping enslaved. And you're gonna change all the things I need changed, because I need it all and I need it today. I need my sister to have an estate. I need my girlfriend to tell me she's late. I need my fuck. I fucked this whole piece up. I should have practiced after a whole year, huh? I need the fortune and fame. I need my sister to have an estate. I need my girlfriend to tell me she's late, and then I need the grandkids to grow up with bank. I want them in awe when they speak on my name, but I really just need them all happy and safe. So I need some money to pile. I need my show to go viral. I need these hoodies and sweatpants to start a new style. I need to succeed at the dreams that I had as a child. And I need for my mood to not always just spiral. This bipolar express has been running for miles, and it's hard to express how I go through these trials, because my life is a mess it has been for a while. So I need you to bring me a new one and make it real speedy. I don't mean to be needy or greedy. I just really need all these people to see me. I just really need all the peace and appeasement the elites are achieving when everything's easy. I'm not asking for much. It's the least you can do when I've bought in a bunch to cover your ass because you didn't show up. No, don't close this letter. I'm not fucking done. There's more on my list. I better give it everyone. Now let me just see. What else do I need? I need world peace. I need these racists that rape us all off of the streets. I need an elf that can scrap like a G, or a reindeer to come in and kick in their teeth. Nah, I need the magic of Christmas to put them to sleep. I don't mean for my skin to seem green or my heart to seem small, but I'm not in the spirit of Christmas. I'm decking the walls, because I am so pissed that I'm forced to just watch while there's people who gave their whole life to a cause without any houses or cars. So they're out in the cold with no snow so they're out in the cold with no snow and with no coat, and they're starved. And all I can see next to the tree is the people I've lost. So Santa, this Christmas, please bring back my mom. Bring back my homies and dogs. There's too many we love that are gone. Bring us back Biggie and Pac. Make them sit down and just talk. Bring us back Juice WRLD and a Mac for a song. Bring back Cobain and convince him he's wrong. There's too many to name in this song. Just bring them all back and then let them live on. And I know that this letter has gotten too long, so let me just speak to the people before we are done. We need each other because Santa ain't coming to bring us that stuff. The magic of Christmas that lives within us. It's the giggles and smiles, the screeches and hugs. It's expressing your thanks when the gift really sucks. It's the meaning behind some silly old mugs. It's the stories you tell of the things that you've done. It's the dinner with family and eggnog to chug. It's the last minute rapping when everyone's drunk. It's the time that you spend with the people you love that makes life feel whole, and that is enough. And that's Letter to Santa. Sorry I fucked it up a little bit. It's been quite a while since I've done that piece, but that is my first piece. And with that being said, I'm going to bring up our first guest, my man Caleb. I got his flyer here for you, but you guys can go follow him on TikTok at KC790. He's got some dope shit for you, and I'm going to play one of those TikTok videos for you right now.
I need a little bit of rehabilitation. I have this compulsion of notion that each brain wave is causing commotion, that each stone slab that I lay causes erosion, each step that I take simply causes contortions, like my reality spits acid and I'm causing this brain to split open while hanging on the rope to my ceiling. I see the life in its message. It brings death in a bottle from my vast ocean, bringing tsunami waves while I harbor the pain through these countless hurricanes. Like so much that I'm stuck in the riptide, and luck is a landline. Once I make it to dirt, you'll see me stuck in the landslide, slipping through earth, trying to weigh time. Pointless hours on minutes. I feel the soul sipping the seconds like bottoms up. I'm drinking hell's essence, contemplating what life means while relaxing, waiting for fiends and relapsing my dreams. If you don't understand what I mean, then me and you simply couldn't be seen walking side by side. And the glass I walk on has started to bleed. The mountain I climb gets bigger and mean, and the house on the top is the place it's to me. God damn, I'm good. No, I'm just I can't hear you, though.
Oh shit! I was muted. What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing all right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Good to have you back. Fucking, all family here for the holidays, of course. I had to get Bam on. It was so hard though because there's so many of you that I wanted to invite, and there's only so like StreamYard only lets me have so many people on at once, first of all, and then second of all, we only got so much time in this fucking night before everyone passes out, So I split it up, and I was like, you can come on. I told a few people they can come on next week for the New Year's episode, which is also going to be a banger, and yeah, so. But definitely I had to have you on here, man. You're definitely like the most key part of the Lostboys family.
Hey. No, I like being here though, dude. It's cool. This is the second time I've been here for Christmas. Wait, was I on the first Christmas?
I think so.
I feel like I was.
I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look.
Cause no, he did that trumpet piece. Never mind. I was here.
Because I remember, because I did that letter to Santa piece last year, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you were here. Yeah,
because I remember I remember Krampus, or Krampus, whatever it was.
Yeah. Krampus, so you did, yes, I do remember that piece. I remember you had a piece called Krampus.
Shout out to
Yo, absolutely. Fuck yeah, bro. All right, yo, so you got some Christmas magic for us tonight?
I mean, it's not magical. Look, you started the show to be all depressed and stuff like that. Well, this is like the dark side of Christmas, okay? This is the thing that people don't see because they're so happy about Christmas. So
wait till you hear my second piece, bro. Wait.
I'm ready.
Bro, I'm not even, you know me, like if you've been on any of these shows, I'm not one that like hypes up my own shit. But bro, I fucking snapped. Just wait till you hear how dark and gritty mine is. Like it's not festive at all, but yeah. Nah, bro, I'm excited for it. So what's the title of this one?
Sincerely, the Kid Who Was Naughty.
Ooh. I like that, bro. I hadn't, and I think you sent me like tiny little bits pieces, but I haven't. This is one of those ones where I haven't even like you and me haven't even really been like usually each piece that we like we're very privy to like the whole writing process and like it, we haven't even seen each other's pieces tonight, so I'm super excited to see this like
I've
for
been
the
real
first
busy.
time on live, bro. Fuck yeah.
Fucking hey, bro. All right.
All right, I'll get myself off screen. I'll let you get down to it.
Now I gotta breathe. Dear Santa, I want a new train with the tracks I've seen on the TV and a brand new horse with those cowboys and Indians I've seen on display in the glass. I want that scooter I seen on the magazine and a magical 8 ball to help me decide on whether I want a new bike or a car that runs with a battery. Sincerely, your best friend. Dear Santa, did you forget about me? Did you receive my letters I've sent to you year after year? It's okay, I'm used to not being seen. But I know this year is different because I don't want items that could be built by the elves. Dad has disappeared, mom doesn't get out of bed, and it's been difficult recently finding clothes that don't smell the same as my garbage. I want my father to open the door and a mother to smile like she did before. And maybe some clothes that don't smell anymore. Sincerely, a friend you ignored. Dear Santa, it's been a few years. It's hard to find paper and pencil that's lost in the snow. Mom is at home and I'm on the road, kicked out for being so naughty, but that's okay. You made her smile, man after man. And I stand next to a barrel, gun in my hand, and this person had paper and a pen for a letter. Sincerely, the kid who needs coal for this barrel. Dear Santa, I understand that it's hard to be looking and hard to distinguish the naughty from nice. See, I understand the elves do all of your business, and I know you're busy sitting and watching. I know that you see me wishing and praying for things that could have been crafted, but I want a life without doubt and pain from the fires that burn but remain on the ground as ashes. I want a new brain that doesn't think it's insane and a heart that beats to emotion, you see. I want my intestines replaced with a rope I could pull to release all the passion. Sincerely, the kid who remained alone in the snow, who no one bothered to know. Dear Santa, year after year I keep asking for wants and desires, and you're never there like the masses. I'm beginning to think that your existence is futile because I've been naughty trying to get coal for this barrel. I've been trying to keep warm, yet these clothes that I burn equal to maybe 10 minutes of heat. See, Santa, I've been naughty trying to get fuel for salvation, hoping and praying. Maybe you see I need saving. My list full of regrets as I pin my hatred towards not getting gifts, but something to burn to keep on surviving. Sincerely, the boy who remained homeless while you sit in a chair deciding the naughty. Dear Santa, I've aged and aged and still you bring nothing. I've managed surviving, but the fun in believing that maybe you'd come and lighten the day no longer exist. I've held a family at gunpoint trying to feed me and myself. I hope that you're happy. I brandished a knife and someone so happened to be in my way. His money bought me a coat to keep warm, so I hope that you're happy because I still need coal for this barrel. Actually, dear Santa, give me an eagle to help me soar whenever its trigger gets pulled. Give me a barrel that's always warm whenever it expels its contents. Give me a casing full of fireworks and a bravery to wield the hammer to fire. I only need one. I only need 10 seconds of confidence. I'm not asking for much. Just give me freedom to handle the gun. Sincerely, the kid who was naughty.
Ooh, god damn, bro. I love that. And I love the delivery on that. The delivery on that was dope. I really like it wasn't even like as aggressive as half of your shit, but like the way you deliver emotion and like is just on another level, bro. And I love I still need the coal for this gun. That was dope. That the parallel there, that was dope. Yeah, man, fucking awesome fucking delivery. Awesome fucking delivery. Awesome rhyme scheme. Like I love how it was just like very slow and measured. And I don't know. I'm trying to find a good way to word this. I liked how it was gritty without being like angry. You know what I mean? And like it was like a Rock Bottom by Eminem. Like whereas like you got a brand new watch and my daughter's my daughter's feet ain't got no shoes or socks on them. You know what I mean? It's like I just fucking and I love the way you illustrated I hope that you're fucking happy that you know what I mean. You didn't show up, you didn't bring shit, and now I gotta fucking do this to fucking bring shit for my family, provide for my family, and And that is kind of the angle I leaned into a little bit too. With like especially like with my first piece, like I need this and that and this and my family to have all this shit. And if you don't bring it, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. And like that's definitely and I went a little harder with the vibe on my second piece. So yo, bro, you and me have like without like you and me didn't even collaborate this much on any of this shit. Like we've barely talked these past like week or two, but somehow you and me always have some kind of like symbiosis with our piece. Like our brains sort of tend to go in the same direction with a topic, you know. And I love how like you you find new ways to explore topics that I wouldn't, but your brain still thinks of like kind of the same thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna write a Christmas piece. Well, I'm talking about how fucking I gotta get a fucking plastic Christmas tree because real ones are fucking like $80. You know what I mean? You're like real shit, and I love that you. Christmas is a time where you should try to be happy and try to be festive, but at the same time, like it is hard to put up that like kind of put out that kind of energy if you're not feeling that energy because you know what I mean. Like can't afford to fucking and that is literally the same way my brain went with my pieces is like and you saw it and we both mentioned the homeless in our piece, and being homeless and just like there's people out there in the fucking cold. Actually, I passed two of them right tonight on my way back from Walmart. I passed two homeless people and like it really does make you fucking think, man, because like and I've been without any fucking electricity out in the fucking cold fucking or trying to fucking literally light a fire in this me and one of my roommates that I used to live with, we lived in this house and it was like no plumbing, no electricity, no fucking anything. It was like almost fucking studs. Like there was like holes in the walls and everything. And we used to light fires in the fucking living room, bro. Like I get that shit. And I know that there's people who have like a lot worse than me. And like so every Christmas when I'm like sitting there with a car full of presents or even a car with a couple presents in it, like and I drive by someone less fortunate, like every time, every year, even if I don't drive by somebody, like it makes me think every fucking year. And that's why like it's obviously I also lost my mom and it's also like how can I not think of that every year too? So I really, really vibe with how you like just showed the real aspects of like you're not trying to be depressing, but like here's the reality of what my Christmas is. And I really liked how you explored that.
Fuck yeah, bro! I appreciate you. See, I wanted to like wanted an evolutionary thing, like how in the beginning I was happy, like how he was a kid, being a kid, and you're just making your Christmas list. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah, I
thought
liked
that
how
was
you started with, and I liked how you like started with like you didn't. It wasn't like an iPad or a fucking like a Switch. It was like, like old fashioned like toys. You started off with like old fashioned toys that you would see in like one of those puppet Christmas movies. You know what I mean? Like you're like on some like Nutcracker type shit. You know what I mean? Like yeah, dude. I really like that aspect where it was like an old fashioned type of Christmas, not like I want the like because who the fuck asks for it? That was the first line of the piece. Who the fuck asks for a train track anymore?
yeah, exactly. Like who asked for anything of the sort? That's like, dude, like fucking the Cowboys and Indians, the display on the glass, the horses, bro. Like,
Dude, have you ever seen and okay, now I get it. There might be some things in that movie that haven't aged well, but have you ever seen the Indian in the cupboard?
oh my
That
god, dude,
used to be one of my favorite fucking movies ever. And I know it was before, like it was before a time. Now I've always realized, just to get this out of the way, I've always called them Native Americans just on the simple fact that, geography and the guy who named them Indians was just fucking stupid and fucked up his geography or sailed to the wrong fucking place and thought he was in India. Like just on that simple fact, you should just call them Native Americans, just to be like, not fucking stupid. But no, that movie, The Indian in the Cupboard, is one of my favorite movies of all fucking time, bro. And that was literally just little cowboy and Indian toys. And also, fucking, have you ever seen It also reminds me of what is that? Oh, night, Night in the Museum. Is it when the two little cowboy and Indian dudes come to life and they fucking fight with each other all the time? Yo, it is cowboy and Indian toys, man. Bring them back. Bring back soldiers and cowboys and Indians. We bring them back, please. Please don't bring back like Furbies though. We don't need Furbies. There's some things that should come back, and there's some things that just can stay gone. That tickle me Elmo thing, people used to punch each other over. That can stay gone. But yeah, dude, I really like the classic toys that you worked in there. That's really cool, dude.
My friend just brought in a microphone and a sword. I'm about to show it off real quick. Look at this.
A sword? That's a fucking katana, right? That's dope.
Yeah. I don't even know a good way to set this up.
And actually, if it's short, then it might not be a katana. There's actually another name for like a short version of a katana.
It goes to my waist, dude. I'm 6 foot tall, right? It goes to my waist.
Then it's probably a full katana. It's probably a full katana then. Yeah, I think it also has something to do with the actual make of the blade and how they temper it. But yeah, that's dope. That's dope. In a microphone, you said? Go ahead, show us. What kind? It probably looks better. It looks better than what I have. I don't know. You're muted.
Dude, it's a condenser one. It's just a professional microphone that you would use like in a normal.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, this is a condenser. You know what I really want? I want the fucking Shure M7B or whatever the fuck it's called. It's like $400 and it's so good. This is I did my research and this is like the knockoff version of the shit. That's what this is. That's literally what this is. What fucking broke people get when they want the Shure microphone. It has all the same features, just at a lower quality, so it has a cheaper part, cheaper made plastic, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's like a knockoff fucking Shure microphone. But yo, Shure microphone, that's the one you want to get. Oh, that's dope. Nice.
So, still awesome. Wish they were real.
That's what I want for Christmas. Just give me a bunch of knives. Give me a bunch of knives. I'll go out and take the rest of my Christmas present. That's for Oh, yo, so I'm gonna bring these other guys up real quick to see what they thought of your piece. Neela, what did you think?
I loved it. I was like, I remember you gave a trigger warning. I was like, I thought we were gonna keep it light this time. But I loved your piece too. And then Cage comes in and I'm like, oh crap. Okay. Now I feel like mine's gonna be a little fluffy. But I absolutely loved you guys's. I think they were great.
Thank you.
Yeah, like they were freaking tight. And then I was like, okay, especially I'm stoned a little, so it's a little different.
Me too, I feel you.
I was like, oh, okay, this is different. So yeah, I loved it.
Hell yeah. Oh no, what'd you think?
As usual, and Cage, I can't believe you remembered Krampus from last year.
Yeah,
I wrote poem.
I remember you did. Yeah, I didn't remember it at first either, and I was like, oh my god, you did have that piece. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I am so glad that one hit. Well, tonight definitely gonna hit a little more different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for it. Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, I don't actually remember exactly I'm gonna have to go and watch the last year's Christmas episode because I don't even remember who was on, what pieces they did, really at all. Now that you say it, I remember Krampus, but I don't remember any of the other one. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I think we had like seven people on or something. That was back when I was doing huge episodes.
Yeah, I think I might have been one that was on. I can't
Quite,
really
yeah, I
remember.
think you were. I think you had a Christmas piece last year. Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
well, anyway, speaking of which, what did you think of my man Caleb's piece?
That was fine. I noticed that one was a lot slower than your usual ones. Like it had a lot more. Instead of a rage, it was almost resentment instead. If that makes sense. Like, and like Dylan said, the play on the I still leave the coal for the barrel. Fire. That was fire.
Yeah. Yeah, fire piece. Oh, we lost him. It's
Did we
okay.
lose him?
Yeah, well, he had to go actually anyway, but he's going to either stay on the stream and watch and join us in the comments, or he will be back. But with that being said, Caleb, thank you for that piece, and we're gonna bring my girl Skedaddle up. Real quick though, if you guys do not know Skedaddle, she is an artist. She paints, she draws, she does digital art. And she does commission art, which means she will make art for you for a fee. And you guys can go follow her on Twitter at skedaddles_art. That's, by the way, Skedaddle is SKEDADDLES. And then on Instagram at x.skedaddles.art.x. So make sure you go check her out. And here's her flyer. Hey, welcome back.
Hey.
What up?
The sky. What's up with you?
I like that you figured out how to blur your background. I think I can do it too. I'm just not.
It's a setting in the app.
Oh, yeah. It must be because it was probably just because I'm stupid. Or wait, hold on.
It's the same thing I used to put my mandala.
Oh, hey, that's it.
Yep, there you go.
Well, welcome back. How you been?
I'm in a fucking dream. I've been nothing but sick since winter started, so that's lovely.
Yeah, I feel you. I have literally every day just waking up, blowing my nose for fucking like half an hour, and then just progressively throughout the day. Especially, I have a job where I'm like, exposed to the elements, so it's a nonstop battle with just blowing shit out of my nose and freaking yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
Have you ever taken Dayquil before?
Yeah, it really doesn't help me. NyQuil helps like when I'm sick.
Dayquil helps me,
doesn't
but
really...
it makes me irrationally fucking angry.
Dayquil makes you angry?
I have been so fucking heated the past couple of days, and I've been trying to figure out why.
You
and then I'm like,
Dayquil.
I looked it up. I'm like, because the only like different factor that has been in my life.
It's the only thing that I've done.
Literally.
Or maybe you're just having a rough time because you're sick and everybody hates the fucking cold. I've been pissed off too.
No, like this is different. Like meltdown over little shit, angry. But I looked it up.
Maybe try some Claritin or.
It's the Dayquil. NyQuil don't do it. Dayquil does.
They have. Well, I don't know. I'd have to go check. But just the only I thought that the only difference was the dextromethorphan, whatever the fuck it's called.
It's the sleepy shit.
Metformin.
But instead of putting sleepy
Metformin.
shit in the Dayquil, they put shit that makes you like more awake. And my brain doesn't like it.
Yeah, just like wires you weird. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, I definitely say try something
It's like
else
when an
then.
ADHD kid eats Red 40.
Hey, don't say that. I eat Red 40 all the time. She's like, exactly, Dylan. This would explain a lot. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, that you're probably right. You're probably right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Well, anyway, welcome back. Thank you for being here with us on our Christmas episode. Did you see my stocking, by the way?
I do. That's actually really cute. That's really cute.
Spider-Man.
You're such a dork.
Dude, I have 2 Spider-Man posters right here. I have more in my room too.
If this was my own setup room, I would have my FNAF posters behind me still. So.
No, just stay. Just stay. I shouldn't have taken it down. I shouldn't have fucked with it.
Look what you did.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Well, anyway, you got a Christmassy piece for us tonight.
I do.
What is this one called?
Santa's Little Helpers.
Santa's Little Helpers. I love it. And here it is. Oh. Why is it so big?
You're blocking out the best part, man.
Yeah, I know. Hold on.
It looks like it's censored now.
Hang on. Let me Brandon, give me the phone. Let me see if I can fix this here. Technical difficulties. Yeah, so hold on. Well, all right. Yeah, just give me like 2 minutes. Let's see if I can fix it for you here. We'll go here and we'll click on this shit. Here, guys. Enjoy this.
I don't know how to be entertaining.
All right. We got it.
Nope.
All right. Here we go.
Nope. It's still behind our cameras.
What?
It's just smaller behind our cameras.
I don't understand. Why? 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 All right, you know what? Hold up.
Smart. You can throw me down whenever.
No, there's a way. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me see if I can hit this. I can hit the present button because that. What the?
Oh,
fuck?
like how you show the flyers.
Yeah. That's how I was. That's how I was doing it. I just don't understand, like, why it's not putting it. I normally put it literally right over the fucking. Oh, you know what? Fucking retard. Hang on. I know what I did wrong. I know what the fuck I did wrong.
All right.
There we go. There we fucking go. God
There
damn it.
we go.
It was such a
There's the
struggle. I
little
don't know.
helpers.
There they are. Yo, I love them. I love them. If only there were three, they could be the ho ho hos.
I genuinely did try to fit 3 in, but I had to wipe her off of the thing and like enlarge them because I didn't have enough time.
It's
I
okay.
finished this like 30 minutes before this started again.
You know what? It makes more room for their assets to be larger.
Yeah.
Did I say that PC enough? Was that?
She has big boobs.
She does have big boobs. Okay, we're just going for it then. All right, giant knockers for sure.
That's
For
kind
sure.
of the point. Red was supposed to have big old knockers, and then green was supposed to have big old bubble butt. But you can't
Right,
really
so
see
it's
bubble
yeah,
butt in a dress.
it's naughty and nice. I like how you mismatched the socks though. Like you swapped the socks. That's I noticed. Like that's like one of the first things I noticed was the naughty and nice thing because also, Naughty's got a tan. Nice is like pale as a fucking ghost.
Like she sits inside all day and eats chips.
And like Naughty's not necessarily like tan, but she like you can tell she has at least darker skin than fucking. She's like almost albino. But you said it's because Nice sits inside all day. That's
yeah.
oh
And
well
then,
that
and then Naughty goes out at parties.
well that makes sense. That makes sense. I like how that you just instantly have like a little storyline too. But
I
thing I love the
kind
most.
of make stories up as I'm drawing the characters, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So like,
No, I love it. And the thing I love the most is like, and we'll just call her Nice because I don't. We'll call the green one Nice. I like how Nice's eyes like. You just made them so nice. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like they're so
I'm
like
so glad I captured that.
captured it so well. So Tessa, come here. Come look at Skedaddle's piece.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Ooh. I like that.
Right? I knew you would love that. Look at Nice's eyes. Look how she captured the like cute girl next door, like pouty, like with somehow she just I don't know.
It's really honestly, as a artist,
She's
it's not that hard to capture,
just-
but as a normal person trying to draw, it's super duper hard.
Well, no, I get it.
For you at least.
I get it. I'm not a fucking drawer.
Hey, I have same face syndrome, so it's hard for me. Okay.
No, you didn't. You didn't do that at all here. You didn't do that at all here. I mean, even down to like the angles and the proportions, like you didn't do that at all here. Her cheeks, like I can see that Nice's cheeks are more like rounded, and she and Naughty has more angular bone structure.
Facial features.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
like the bunny
she's
and
got
the fox.
She's got more of the thin model face, and then she's got the cute girl next door, which we all know which one is better. And don't argue with me. Don't argue with me because the girl in the club, she ain't gonna when
She
it's
called
snowing.
Naughty for a reason,
When
okay?
it's snowing the next morning and you need to cuddle, the girl next door, she gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No, but I fucking love the whole color scheme. How did you get it to look like they're like wearing shiny fucking like glitter dresses?
A lot of brain power. So in my app, you can like make brushes. So I spent over 30 minutes making the brush to look like glitter, and then it was too bright and big, so I had to dim the glitter and then turn the color of my like brightness up of my like my brightness color brightness words. Sorry. It melted my fucking brain. I'm not gonna lie. I threw a temper tantrum.
Well, it looks so good, and it really like not only does it look like glitter dresses, but it looks like their dresses are snowing. Like they
I didn't think
literally
of
it looks
that.
like their dresses are snowing. Like look if you look, and I'm not even trying to be like creepy or anything, but if you look dead center at Nice's chest,
Yeah,
it looks
actually, it
like it's
does.
snowing down her body. And then if you look at more on the green than on the red, but if you look at because if you look at Naughty's legs on the stockings, um it looks like it's snowing. And so more I say more so with the green than the red just because the red it blends it in a little more,
Yeah.
and the white on the green sticks out more. Um but yeah, no, it looks like a falling snow pattern, which is really really cool. I really like that. And
I need that bit.
it's funny though because it's funny that Nice is wearing a green outfit because Santa, the one that makes the list, his outfit is more closer to what Naughty's wearing. So he fucking
Maybe we should think
what is
about
he
that.
getting up to
Maybe
with Mr.
Santa's
Claus over there? You know what I'm saying? He's a naughty old man. He's a bad Santa. They used to make bad grandpa too. Bad Santa. Is there a bad grandpa too? Bad Santa. Well, yeah, no, I love everything about this piece, and it's probably as far as like technique, probably one of your best when it comes to technique, like and just how you captured their faces. Because I will say you used to have same face syndrome, but I never disliked it either. Even when you did have face syndrome, I didn't dislike any of your pieces because it was just your style. And then you grew out of that and you still keep the same style, but like,
I
you know,
figured out how to keep the style and change the face.
and you figured out how to do that. And it is so like, I'll just pop some other examples real quick that I have of just like face work that you've done. And you've definitely come a long way with, and because these ones are a little more recent. And you've definitely come a long way with your ability to draw faces and even body structure like this. Especially the female body structure. Especially female body structure,
What I
you've come
need
a
to
long
work
way.
on though is men and male body structures.
Yeah, I was
For
gonna
some
say
reason,
you be making some curvy girls, but you don't see.
I
Yeah,
have
I haven't.
drawn one man, and it was for a commission.
Was it? Well, no, because
It was that one in the red
you have
shirt.
this. Is it this guy? The
Yeah.
devil guy. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
like the only guy I've ever drawn. I'll draw femboys sometimes. No men.
I couldn't give you any tips on that because I'm not a drawer. Well, because I don't want to say I'm not an artist because I am an artist, but I'm not I'm not that kind of artist.
You're not a visual artist.
Right. So I don't know how to give you any advice on that except just in general. I would, yeah, it's just the best way to learn how to do something is just sit down and do it.
But I don't know how to draw an attractive man.
You fail until you get it right. I would start with broad shoulders and a six pack, and that's like, and just learn how to.
In my personal opinion, six packs.
That's
like
the general like. I know, but that's generally what's considered. So like learn how to draw broad shoulders rather than dainty shoulders, and then work on like the chest and six pack. Like it doesn't look that hard. Like I know I'm not an artist, but like when I look at when I look at like my own chest, like pecs are just like it's just a square.
Like,
you know what I mean? It's just like a little like rounded square.
Bodies, it's the face. So how I taught myself to draw it was off of male caricatures anyway. So I learned how to do like male anatomy right off the bat. But for some fucking reason, they either look like women or they're butt ugly. Like lopsided fucking.
Well, okay. So here's a tip then. If you're going to draw, so are you saying they look like women because you try to give them angular features because a thin jawline, jawline is normally no. a strong jawline is normally attractive in a man.
Yeah.
So just add a beard. A beard's a guy's makeup. A beard's a guy's makeup, dude. Just add a beard. If you can get good at drawing beards, then it should add a lot to the illusion that it's more masculine and that and it's more attractive and masculine because I'm not a girl, but 90% of the girls I talk to prefer guys with beards and
I like
would
goatees,
very
like
much
big old
dislike it
bushy
if their
beards.
man shaved off his. So yeah, get good at drawing beards would be my advice. I don't know.
Noted.
That's my advice from a non-visual artist. But that's
Well, no,
just something that
that would
like
help.
from what I've heard, like just the women I know, like my girlfriend or whatever, a beard is a guy's makeup. We look completely fucking different with beards than without them.
Yes, you guys do. It is so
You know what
fucking
I
weird.
mean? So yeah,
Y'all look more different without beards than we do without makeup, okay?
it's 100% true. I will 100% agree with you. Absolutely. I don't, dude. This is as short as this thing goes. A quarter inch. That's as short as it goes. I ain't fucking. That's it. Oh man. Well, anyway, I want to bring these other artists up to see what they thought about your piece.
Yeah.
Real quick. And actually, Uno, what'd you think about? Jesus.
Think about
I must say that reminded me of Mean Girls.
of what? Mean Girls?
Yeah,
I was wondering why it felt familiar.
Yes.
that's clearly Regina George and Katie Herring.
Oh, that's cute.
And because I must say, we all have this thing where somehow everyone, I am sure, our pieces linked some way. Because in one of my poems tonight, I'm actually going to use the line "so fetch."
That's awesome. That's awesome. No, that scene in the movie, like the dancing scene, was my favorite. It was fucking
Yeah.
mwah, chef's kiss.
That is why, if you look at a lot of music videos, something that is like one of the most recreated scenes. Just think about Ariana Grande. Thank you. Next video.
Yeah.
Neil, what'd you think?
Of course, your signature. Even the one with one eye, it still just it said skedaddle all the way. And then I love the sparkle. And I love how you switched the outfits because exactly what Dylan said is exactly what it looked like. Because I was like, oh yeah, it's just sparkles. And then he said, oh, it looks like it's snowing in the green. I'm like, oh my God, it does. So I mean, that was actually that was cool. So, you always do your signature and they're always good. So, I love your pieces. It's just what it is.
Diggy.
Yeah.
Because I will say it a little different because I still wasn't seeing the snow. I was feeling more like something celestial, like stars on the dress.
See, that could work both ways, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Galaxy.
I
Well,
love how
I'm-
art gets interpreted.
Well, the stars are there's a lot of symbolism with stars in Christmas as well, like the North Star, the Yule Star. And yeah, I mean, I love how it could be interpreted either way though, too. Yeah. Like it could
Speaking
be a
about Christmas,
galaxy. Could be what?
speaking about Christmas, there's this memorial. I can't. It's like Saint Josephine's Memorial or something. They set up this huge Christmas light decoration, and me and my partner went to go see it yesterday. First time I've ever been there. I thought it was just going to be the trail of white lights. We pull up over the hill, and I am just blasted with color. Coolest shit ever. You should go see it. I don't know where you are, Neela, but if you're also in the state, you should go see it.
Oregon.
Ah,
Yeah.
They do like a light show here every year at like the Motor Speedway, and I think we missed it this year, unfortunately. But yeah,
wait, what speedway?
I don't
Are you talking about
know.
Loudon?
Brandon, do you know where it is? Tessa, do you guys know where it is?
What?
The light show. Which speedway it's at?
It's in Laconia.
Laconia.
Yeah, Loudon.
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to go. Well, it's
That one's.
actually, it goes all the way into January.
Oh, really? I thought we
Yeah.
missed it. Well, I'll have to
I'm
go check it out because yeah, that's something I really love doing, and the kid and my girlfriend love doing it too. So, yeah.
I think it ends January 6th, if I'm thinking of the right speedway. Is it
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
NASCAR speedway?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a small one. But it's up north somewhere.
Yeah.
It's I think Tess. Yeah, I think Tess is right. It's in Laconia.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you
The
who
only
you
hard-
Then
got
we
over
might be
there?
thinking of different ones. I'm thinking of the Loudon Speedway, the Loudon NASCAR Speedway. They might be different ones. I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, I'll have to go check it out because I definitely want to go see that. Um. Well, anyway, thank you for sharing your piece. I see you're super tired, and I will. I know you got to get out of here, I know you got to skedaddle. I said-
You
but
gotta ski.
thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I hope you all have a lovely night, and I will tune in on like the Facebook thing. I might fall asleep while I watch, but I'll still tune in.
Hell yeah, thank you. Appreciate you being here.
Bye.
I see.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, guys. Well, I just realized I will bring our next guest up in just a minute. I did just realize we are not streaming on Facebook. While our guest is reading, I'm going to try to get that up and running. Unless I can just click on it here. Let's see. Click, click, save. Oh, wait. All right, now we're on Facebook, everybody. Sorry for that. The first hour of the show is not on Facebook, but the remainder of the show will be on Facebook. But I did post the YouTube link on Facebook earlier, so one leads to the other. Anyway, bringing up our next guest, Miss Neela, or Poetry Rose. It has been, I think, it's been a while since you've been on here, but I am so glad you are back. You are the light and sunshine. You are the Yule star of. You are the light at the top of our Christmas tree. The Yule star of the Lost Boys, and it's just so amazing to have you here every time because you're just like you were talking earlier about how your piece might be a little like soft or whatever, but that's why I love it because you bring just such light to this show. So first of all, thank you for being here, Neela. The rest of you, if you don't know who she is, she's a poet. You guys can follow her on TikTok at Poetry Rose, on Facebook at Neela McSwain, and you can go to Instagram and check her out at Poetry Rose 1. So I'm gonna play her flyer and get her up here. That one, there we go.
This poem is called Symphony. The orchestra is brewing me. It's been happening for years. Why is the destiny I'm in? Can't pretend I know why. I wish for the die, for the revival to come. I am the one who believes, so true. Don't know why, the you, but I have come. So let the strings play. I am the horns. Let the drums beat. It's the rhythm in my feet. He, she, full female with male sensibilities. Elohim. She is harmony, the falsetto in the air. Is she aware? No, she just beats on through. She's the hip hop in you. The poetry you speak, spoken words on repeat. She is the me. The awakening is happening. All we see, God was always a. That poem is called Symphony.
Hey, welcome back. I love the pieces. I love the pieces you do where you end it like that. Always a, and then it just trails off.
Yeah,
I love that.
figure it out, right? It's like you figure
Well,
it
thank
out.
you for being back.
Of course.
Appreciate
I
it.
know it has been a while. It has been a while, like October, I think.
Yeah, it has. But like I
October.
said, there is no Christmas tree without the star at the top of it, and you are that star. So thank you
Oh,
for
thank
being
you so
here.
much. Oh, I love you guys' pieces, though. I mean, seriously, they were really good. That one was really good, Dylan. It was really deep. It was really thought provoking. It was enlightening, and there was that hope at the end. So it was really good. And, you know, I
Thank you. I
really
appreciate
loved
it.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, and
I can't wait to
so
hear your second one.
that one was, and actually they are both kind of, but the first what so the second one that I'm going to read is inspired off the first one, but that first one was partly inspired by a series of pieces that a rapper called Dax did. I don't know if you know Dax, but
Mm-mm.
Dax has 4 songs. One of them, the first one was called, I believe, Dear Black Santa, and the second one was Dear Santa, and then The Grinch, and then The Grinch Goes Viral. And they're just fucking, they're amazing songs. You got to check them out. They're really, even if you just check out like The Grinch or The Grinch Goes Viral, um you'll definitely see why it was like partly inspired by those,
Okay.
and why I kind of leaned into like the very heavy, like almost gangster rap type of vibe in it.
Yeah.
And also like I'll just say real quick, the me leaning into like the gangster vibe was not only, you know, me kind of bringing out my inner Grinch and me kind of like playing off of what Dax did with his Grinch pieces.
Okay.
But it was also kind of me like it's kind of me making a statement about like material possessions and material gain. And I feel like gangster rappers are the biggest symbols of material possession and
Yeah.
material gain.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a good perspective to attack it from, if I'm
Yeah.
talking about the, like I was talking about with Caleb earlier, the aspect of money and material gain and that kind of thing that goes into Christmas. I thought that the cool way to talk about that would be through the gangster rap angle, because they are such a symbol of material gain. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people think that material gain is the healing. See, what I got from your piece is because, you know, a lot of people do think that materialism is the healing. And I seen you also go back to enjoying even when you didn't have much, you know, you still enjoyed the time that you had. You understand, like a lot of people,
Mhm.
they come from broken families, but some people don't live with that trauma on their sleeve either. You know, some people still remember the good moments. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that's what I got from your poem. So it was like, you know, I'm supposed to want materialism. I'm supposed to want this because
Mhm.
this is this way, you know, and then it's like, okay, I went back to, you know, so it was so good. And then it was just great. I felt your
Thank
emotions
you.
all the way through it. You know, it was
Appreciate it. And I will
switching.
I don't normally do this, but I am I'm excited about the piece. So after I do it today, at the end of the show, I'll bring you guys up to give your comments and feedback on
Oh,
that one too.
please do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thank you. I really appreciate the feedback. I love
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
I love it. You know, I'm gonna
So
give it to you. So
absolutely, I know, and that's the amazing thing too, is like you don't only just like you try to spread your light. You always try your best to spread your light. And you have some dark gritty pieces too. I've
yeah.
heard you do some dark gritty stuff,
Yeah.
but somehow even when you're doing dark gritty stuff, like you always find a way to spread the light, and that's something I really um like that really vibes with me, because that is whole, like my mo, my whole motif is just
Yeah.
trying to spread some light in the darkness, and
Yeah.
you do that so well. So thank you for being here, like I
Yeah.
said.
Problem. Yeah, this one's a little fun. That TikTok you sent earlier on the chat, and then it just sparked it for me because I was gonna go one way with this one, and then I was like, oh my god, that one sounds great. You know, of that guy rapping and just how he went, and then I was like, oh, okay, let me switch it up and let's make it a little fun. So yeah,
Yeah, yep,
this.
yeah. And yeah, so the for those of you who don't know, the video I had sent over like a group chat was it was supposed to be like a meme, but it was this guy doing like heavy gangster rap over like a fun little Christmas like music, whatever. And the
Yeah.
caption that I wrote was "Me tonight." Yeah, it is gonna be me. And actually, I I want your input too, because I have a beat for this, and it's a free beat. I was able to go to a website and download it for free,
Okay.
but I don't know whether I should do it with the beat or not, or if I should do it once without the beat or once without it, or once with it and once without it. What do you
Okay.
think?
I
The
think
beat, by the way, is the one that I played when we were having technical difficulties.
well, as long it's the lyrics for me. If the beat, you can ride the beat.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's you. That's all there is to it.
Right. Right.
Make it you,
Yeah.
but if
Uh,
it's something to stitch and sell, hey, do it. What's wrong with getting merch for Lost Boys? So
Definitely. All right. Well, I'll think about it and we'll see how it pans out by the end of the show. But what is this piece you have for us?
okay, this one's called Charlie Brown's Christmas Tree.
I love it. All right. I'm gonna get myself out of here and let you get to it.
Okay. This poem is called Charlie Brown's Christmas Tree. Charlie, oh Charlie, I put up the tree in one take. Too bad the ornament didn't stay, Charlie. Oh Charlie, the star made it tip, so I taped it on. It sparkled. Ooh, it started to sparkle while we sang songs, Charlie. Oh Charlie, the presents were low, our spirit is strong. The gifts kept coming while we danced along, Charlie. Oh Charlie, though Santa did come, the cookies were laced. Some didn't even make it on the plate, Charlie. We found him, Charlie. We found him toppled over like he did lines. We turned up the music and made the wine, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. We did check his pulse. It was strong, so we looked in his bag, found his golden bong, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. The gang we called, Lucy was first. Linus came through with snacks and the works, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Now, the games we played were to the left. We seem to have invited all kinds of guests, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Maybe it's the appetizers or this gate. They seem to be spinning, so I'll wait, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. My time in this toilet was so sad. The cold made me happy, so I'm back, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Is Snoopy around? I haven't seen him. He's here with Woodstock, but he's drunk, so they leave him, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Now that the team is in the house, let's light the fire and take us all out, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Pile the trees in the middle. Let's huff and puff till the sky is our limit, Charlie. I'm high, Charlie. That poem is called Charlie Brown's Christmas Tree.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love that. Yo, that was a little gangster too. I mean, yeah, fucking Charlie Brown just fucking puffing away. Dude, there's this new thing you can buy and Snoop Dogg sells it. It's a Christmas elf, but it's a stuffed animal of him and it's called Snoop on a Stoop.
Are you serious?
Yes, it is awesome. Look it up. It's called Snoop on the Stoop. It's like 20 or 30 bucks or something. You could literally buy a Snoop Dogg house elf. So good. Yeah,
I would want one of the.
you gotta check that out. But yo, that was that like when you said where's Snoop, like I didn't like I knew I got the double entendre because I was thinking like Snoop, but also the Snoop that lays on the house or whatever. And
Yes, you Woodstock, yeah.
But one thing I do want to say, all these fucking therapy sessions I've been giving you guys, where's my nickel? Nobody's ever given me. Lucy charges the nickel. Why can't I charge a fucking nickel? I need a nickel. Give me this is a fucking therapy session. Right? Give me a nickel.
Like I couldn't keep up the obnoxious voice that I wanted to do over and over again, like Charlie, oh Charlie, but I couldn't keep it up. So I was like, let me just read it regular.
The only thing that would have made it better is like if you could have like pulled off like a British accent, like Charlie,
Yeah.
oh Charlie,
Yeah, you understand, like Charlie, like
oh Charlie. Can you? Yes, I fucking love. I love that so much. That was awesome. That was such a cool piece. And for like I mean, I'm stoned right now, so I definitely vibed. I vibe with that piece for sure. I was hitting the bong while you were fucking reading that piece. That's not a nickel. That's a dime. That's a dime, you idiot. Come on, get it together. It's right there. It's on the floor. You. All right, I got a nickel. All right.
Gave you a nickel.
Lucy's got her nickel.
He's paying her.
And
Well,
I
so
honestly, if anyone who doesn't get that reference, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry. Dude, and I love that like because when you said Charlie Brown's Christmas tree, like hey, I'm trying to do a podcast over here. Do you know that? Yeah, thanks. Um, so when I heard the title Charlie Brown's Christmas Tree, like I thought it was gonna be more towards like what me and Caleb did, like because Charlie Brown's Christmas Tree is like this little stick with like one little thing on it, but like you went a whole nother way with it and made it happy and fun, and I just like I love the way you went with that. That was so cool. That was so cool.
When we're broke, we always get inebriated. We can always make the party with music and stuff. So I mean that's how I celebrated the 24th. It was humble beginnings, and that's what we did. We made sure we had cocktails and food. So
there's a song that and it might not be your genre of music or really anyone's genre of music.
I'm an 80s.
It's like 70s folk music. It's John Prine. Jamie, what is the name of the song about weed? Illegal Smile. Is that it? Illegal Smile? Please go check out Illegal Smile by John Prine. It is amazing. It's just a great stoner song. Even if you don't like that kind of music, it is just listen because you're a lyrics person, right? So yeah, just go listen to the lyrics. It's just great. It really is just. I can't even do it justice by quoting the lyrics, but go check out Legal Smile by John Prine. And mind you, when he says so there's a line where he says it don't cost it don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Obviously this was back in the 70s. Now we are getting back to a point where it doesn't cost as like like a couple years ago an ounce was like $300 and now it's like half that. So we are getting there, but this was also like when the song was written, keep in mind that it was back when it was in the it was like in the 70s or like 80s. I'm not sure when the song was written, but yeah, John Prine, Prine, John Prine, Illegal Smile, fucking fantastic song, especially if you're stoner. Just go check it out. Yeah,
I got to.
But yeah, I loved your piece, and that was like that could have gone for 2 holidays. You could have read that Christmas or the freaking 420 piece. You could do that next year on the 420 episode. Charlie Brown's Christmas Tree. I love that spin you put on it. That was fucking fantastic. And then the just hook of the oh Charlie, like I love that. I love that. It felt very Christmassy. It felt the whole Christmas.
It felt
Charlie. Like I love it. It's so good. I'll bring Uno up and see what he thought about it. Hey man.
And you are correct. It's John Prine, 1971.
Thank you.
Dude, we got the same taste.
But if you like that song, the whole album, Prime, that's Prime, Prime is a album of his greatest hits. Probably the other one that I would suggest you go listen to is I think it's called Please Don't Bury Me. And that has been one of my favorites for a long time.
Yeah, because my question is, so you're talking about my dog Charlie?
Was he barking?
You have a dog named Charlie.
Yes.
He's like, yeah. What? He keeps hearing his name. He's like, what?
16 years old. Yeah. No, but it takes you back. It's a smash between the classic children's story and, as you said, Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, I fucking.
I think I want to change the title. Okay, I'm going to change it to a 420 Christmas.
420.
I love it. It was such a. I was not. That's what like I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting a stoner piece. It was so cool. Yeah. It was so cool.
No, because when she said she think her own is too light, her own is just perfect for the mood.
Yeah. I think you always need to always harness light, regardless, even when you're educating. Harness it, spread the love, spread the knowledge, even if it's anger. say it, get it out, because you have to heal yourself. So
Mhm.
that's what I try to do. Healing pieces. I'm on my
Hey,
healing.
Brandon. What's up,
So-
man? Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, is he back? Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My man Brandon's back. Yeah. You want to? I'll turn your
Wait,
camera
wait,
on.
wait,
Turn your camera. You can turn your camera on real quick. My man,
wait,
he's got his Christmas hat on and everything.
wait.
Hey, what up?
Uh, Dylan, what do you mean he's back? I thought he was caged for
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
me too. I thought Cage too. I know Brandon was here.
No,
No,
no.
no, he she hasn't been on in a while. She hasn't.
Yeah,
She didn't hear
yeah.
the announcement. Yeah, I finally was open and honest with everybody, and I told the truth and told everybody that I keep Brandon locked in a um 6 by what is it 6 by 5 cubicle at all
Cage.
times. Yeah, and I chain him to the floor. I make him work 23 and a half hours a day. I only feed him bread and water. I make sure he's really, yeah. And then I got this cattle prod too that when he misbehaves I can just
Mhm.
yeah.
Wait. Do
That's
I
cool
need to
because
give
when I
him
do
a
this it
sock?
looks like
It's just like a Harry Potter thing. Would he be free if I give him a sock?
nope. He'll never be a free elf. Close.
He'll never be a free elf.
Dobby a
Okay.
sock. Dobby is a free elf.
Oh my god.
That's not a sock.
I said I don't have a sock.
You want me to take off? You want me to take off?
Is that a mute moment?
I don't know how she found a sock, but she found a sock. Somehow she found a sock. She apparently, oh,
Free
fuck, he's
elf.
free. God damn it. Avada motherfucker. Look, you're dead now, bitch.
Oh my god.
This is quality content, guys. This is what people tune in for. This is exactly
so
what
true.
people tune in for. Oh man.
Oh.
I don't know if you heard him, but he just said, "Oh yeah, I'll turn the mic towards you."
Merry Christmas.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry freaking Christmas!
Tess is trying to Avita Kedivh me. Oh, you're such a goofball. All right, well, thank you for sharing that piece. Much
You're
appreciated. And we'll catch you again in a few for your second piece. All right, my man Uno. All right, I'm not gonna let your entire flyer play tonight, but I will play just a little bit of it. Usually it depends how narcissistic I'm feeling on how much of your flyer I'm gonna play. tonight I'm feeling I'm in the spirit of giving. No, I'm in the spirit of Christmas. Yeah, I am the spirit of Christmas. I'm feeling the spirit of Christmas, so I'm feeling the spirit of giving, and I'm going to only play a little bit. Before that, though, if you guys don't know Uno or Ono, sorry, the Ono. That's THAONO. He's a poet and a school teacher, and an author. He's got multiple books out. And he is tuning in all the way from Trinidad, which is fucking the fact that we've been able to make this not only like such a great community, but a multi what would you call that? Like a continental community where we have people from Lithuania and Trinidad, and they're regular people on the show. Just Jack, the guy with the Pyromancer's Destiny story, the guy about the fire. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, Jack. And just Uno and I think we've had one other person, but not a regular. But we appreciate you tuning in all the way from another country, man. We always have, and we really appreciate you being like one of the building blocks and foundations of this show. Actually, in fact, all three of the people I brought on here tonight are foundations and building blocks of the show and regulars on the show, and just make the show what it is. Like it would not be here without these people, especially, oh no, he's been here from the beginning. And I mean, I can't even say enough nice things about the guy. Like, he is my biggest supporter from like down to the letter. Everything that I show him or do or put out, like, he's like so supportive and just like egging me on the whole way, and just literally the Lost Boys biggest fucking cheerleader. So I can't even thank him enough for all his support and all his motivation. But he is part of a group initiative um who does similar things to us, in that he is trying to bring awareness through writing and poetry to mental health. And so I really support that journey, and you guys should support it as well. If you want to go check out Bond with Words, that is the group. And you can also go check him out on Instagram at the Ono1, on YouTube at the Ono X, and on Facebook at the Ono. And those books I was talking about, if you want to go check those out, he's got Midnights, and Now That's What I Call Poetry, up on Amazon. And you can go find links to all of that stuff, including his books, on his website, theonoxpoetry.weebly.com. So make sure you go check that out. And here is a little snip of his flyer. His flyer is 3 minutes, like I said. So I'm gonna play just a bit of it.
Circles. In an empire of creativity where hearts are free, there is a show that breaks barriers. Lostboys, Cypher Circle, you see. Hosted by a fearless soul, Dylan Lawler, his spirit unshaken, an artist embracing others, a red gem who is so unspoken. Each passing episode, a sanctuary unfolds, a sacred space where stories are told. Dylan, an orchestrator of unity, his purpose clear, to provide a haven unadulterated where art conquers fear. Lostboys Cypher Circle, a stage unlike the rest where artists intertwine with a flow untainted and blessed. No fragrance of deceit, no venomous lace. Only genuine artists embracing their unique place. Dylan.
Oh, I had him up. Why isn't he up? There we go. Hey, what's up?
Are we getting more glitches?
We're not gonna jinx it. We're just gonna continue moving on.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being back, man. I appreciate it. As always, like you are, like I said, you are like one of the foundations of the show. So you would.
Yes.
My sister, I don't know if you heard, but my sister said, "We love you, Ono."
Yes, and I know where Dylan learns all his poetry.
Right. Yeah, that's it. I learned all. Yeah, I learned it all from her. Everything I know. I don't. Couldn't. Yeah. No, I couldn't do it like you do it, Tessa. Nope. No, she lays there. I hear her up in her room spitting some fucking bars. I knock on the door. I crack the door. She's standing in front of the mirror with a backwards hat and a fucking hairbrush, just fucking, fucking Eminem, just going, yeah.
I don't know if have you ever watched Justina Valentine?
Yeah, I love Justina Valentine. Fuck yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So is she Tessa Valentine then?
Yeah, fuck yes. Well, actually, her full name is Justice. Her full name is Justice.
Oh.
And I came up with the name Tessa when I was 8 years old. And this is how I came up with it. Justice.
Oh.
Her mother named her Justice. I named her Tessa. Because I just came up with the name Tessa off of Justice. Because I was a freaking 8-year-old and I was just like, she's just Tess. She's Tessa. She's just Tessa. So yeah, that's where Tessa came from. But her real name is Justice. So yeah, her name's actually a lot closer to Justine. Well, what's that chick's name? Justina Valentine?
Justina Valentine.
Real quick, she is on, I guess you can go catch her on Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon, that show. But a song that I would recommend everybody check out if you want to listen to her music is a song called Weirdo with Chris Webby. And she raps and sings in that song. and she does very well, and it's one of my favorite songs. So it's called Weirdo, and it's with Chris Webby. Um, yeah, so go check out Justina
I will,
Valentine.
and I will
Weirdo.
actually change up a little bit because recently it would have been either last month or the month before. She came out with a real hot freestyle
I haven't heard it. I'll have to
on
go
her
check it out.
YouTube. Yeah,
I haven't checked it out.
I don't know what station she was on, but she put it out on her um YouTube, and then I think is it tonight or tomorrow night she drops a movie on
Nice, nice.
VH1.
Have you ever heard of Snow the Product?
No.
Dude, you gotta if you're too many people sleep on Snow the Product, and she's been killing the fucking game since like 2009. Like Snow the Product. If you go check out Snow the Product, check out the songs Cookie Cutter Bitches, and check out Till Death. Till Death is good. Till Death is fucking one of the most intense and gritty breakup songs you'll ever fucking hear. It is so dope. And she raps and sings in it, and mostly rap though. And she also Ola is a good song by her. But yeah, Snow the Product, fucking phenomenal rapper. Go check her out. Fucking just as good as Justina Valentine, if not better. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Go check out Snow the Product.
Because one older artist, I will say probably late 90s, early 2000s, who I actually like, and I don't know how come she fell off the mat, was Lady Sovereign.
I think I've heard of her. I'm not quite sure though. I'd have to hear some of her shit.
Yeah, well, she has one called Love Me or Hate Me. Love Me or Hate Me, it's my obsession. Love Me or Hate Me, something. If you
My
love
sister
me,
knows it. She's singing.
oh my,
Maybe. I don't know. My sister knows something. She was just singing something. Anyway. Well, you got a Christmas piece for us tonight. Is this is a poem or a story or like a bit of both?
no, it's two poems I'm doing tonight.
Poems?
Because you remember when I did Louisiana Lounge with Porkram, I said I am not Scrooge, I am not the Grinch, I am Grooge.
Yeah. Yo, shout out Paul Cram and his podcast, Louisiana Lyricist Lounge, which I believe actually is on right now as we speak. Not that I want anybody to click off of this and go watch that right now, but go support his channel. And I think he does multiple shows that are not on, one's not on Saturday. He has another one that he does. I don't know, but shout out to Paul. Go check out Louisiana Lyricist Lounge for sure. And you were on an episode of it, you were saying?
Yes.
So, I love that.
So I literally created this character, Grooge.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that. Yo, wait till you hear my piece. It is very groogey. Very groogey. It's got it's like if the Grooge grew up in the ghetto. Like
yeah.
Grooge in the ghetto. That's what, dude, I should name it Grooge in the Ghetto. Fuck it. We're changing the title, Brandon. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, what's the title of yours? Oh, you just said it. Grooge. Durr.
Yes.
Anyway, all right, we'll get Grooge up here and I will get myself out of here, man.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Look up, look down, look around. Shadow stretch and bend. Two spirits, Christmas linger. Neither foe nor friend. One a Grinch with small hearts so cold. The other Scrooge fighting for the almighty dollar, seeking the riches that remain untold. Winter's grasp on a snow-laden hill. Laughter echoes, time stands still. The Grinch scheme, plot, his heart rat tight. Some says gloom of midnight. He plotted to make his flight. Christmas is not but a fool's black parade, a fraudulent season of cheer that joyfully fades. I'll steal it away with a smirk on my face. Show them all a hollow embrace. Ha ha. But lo, the shadows of a spirit called, a spectre of change, one of wisdom for all. Chains rattled, eyes full of fear. Scrooge wandered forth. A man, once a liar, to be feared. Bah humbug! He scoffed at a chair. Deep inside his core, there echoed nothing but fear. Riches can't warm my cold, dead heart. It's always made of stone. Your solitude's grasp. He wandered always alone. As night intertwined, fates of an invisible thread, the Grinch and old Scrooge shared whispers of dread. These tall tales, law of my birth. Are we villains, heroes, anti-heroes in lost mist? Our world paints us wrong. We have long been dismissed. No one mourns the wicked. In a flash, a spark ignite. Metamorphosis, one of dark to be light. The Grinch's green hue began to fade. Scrooge's cold heart in a warm light cascade. Out of ashes and scorn, a new figure arose. This joker of fate. Truth he chose. I am the villain. And other own tale. I still hold my own as storm lies and the wind wails. I am the lost boy, emerged from the depths of despair, glitching through portals with Cassandra's flicker of air. In cyberspace, heroes collide, dancing through codes with a grin bonafide. Neither Grinch nor Scrooge can truly define what I am. A trickster, a sage, a glitch. Wait, what is my plan? With laughter I challenge, with truth I engage. A jester of the heart, I shall never remain caged. Our world spins on, chaotic in its embrace. 2025 soon come. 24 tales of lost, found, rightful places. Raise your glass, let the revelry start. Scrooge is the anthem of this misfit's heart. In the echoes of laughter, in the shadows of cheer, I am the anti-hero that emerges for souls far and near. The Grinch, Scrooge, their legacy has been cast. Let this judgmental world pass. Let them twist, let them turn, let them all be confounded. Every lost soul, know this. A new truth shall be found. Midnight deepens. Eras of stories unfold. Reputations of villains like me have made hearts gold. I am Scrooge. Bahupog. Christmas yet to come. Instead of empty gifts, listen. change it. Give everyone love. Even I, without Christmas spirit and cheer, can tell ya never take for granted those who hold dear. Always hold them dear.
Okay, man, I love that. I love that one. And I love how you snuck in those little Easter eggs, the little midnight Easter egg, the little Era's Easter egg. I like that. I always love how you fit in your little Easter eggs here and there, man. But yeah,
Mhm.
and it's funny because I asked you, a poem or a story, and it you kind of told a story. It was a poem, but you kind of told a story, and I really love how you're able to do that in a lot of your pieces. Is especially created this character that's kind of a mix of the worst parts of Christmas, the worst embodiment of the worst parts of Christmas, and yeah, and you embodied that character in your piece and in the story and it just the way you read it, the like the rhyme scheme and the delivery and the cadence, it was very very Christmassy, very Yuletide, sit by the fire kind of vibe for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So I really love that piece, man. That was great. That was
Because
awesome.
personally, too, as I talk about the dark and everything, because for me, the same poetry, I would say it was literally a up and down. I started books, I literally deleted it because I was about to even redo. I don't know why I changed it. I was going to do over one called Krampus, but lucky thing I didn't because I forgot
Yeah.
I even did.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, but that was a whole year ago. We don't even. Yeah,
yeah,
what that didn't even happen. It didn't even happen.
yeah, yeah.
It's not
And
like there's video proof of it on my YouTube channel. You guys can go
or
watch or
Apple
anything.
Music or Spotify or
Or yeah, or
any
any of these
streaming
other
service.
platforms up in front of you that Brandon's gonna. Yeah,
Ah.
you fucking dropped the ball on that one, Brandon. God damn it, you were supposed to roll with it. Whatever. Yeah, you got it. You figured it out.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But and I must say, Friday I got one of the biggest surprise because, as I say, this year with me, poetry and my entire life was either joy or dark side. I wasn't sure I did enough for a poetry award, but literally Friday night from a group in Africa, I actually got a Poet of the Year award.
Hmm.
Out of
Nice.
32,000 poets,
Nice.
they were
Wow.
choosing 100 poets. I was shocked I was one of them.
Wow, that's a tight cut. Yeah, 32,000 to 100. That's a tight cut. Nice,
Mhm.
dude. Congratulations. Congratulations,
Thanks.
everybody. Make sure you congratulate my man Uno here. Tessa's like your biggest fucking supporter over here. She's
Yeah,
like,
I,
yeah,
I,
Uno.
yeah, Tess.
She's doing cheerleading moves over here. I don't know what the hell this.
Ah.
Give me give me
Yeah,
a T. Give me an H. Give me an
well,
A. T. H.
you
There's no
see,
H in cheerleading.
uh, uh,
How do you spell?
wait, so
Apparently there's
Dylan,
no H in cheerleading.
well, Dylan, I am going to say, to you and your brothers, thank you for lending me your sister to be my sister.
Yeah, she's the complimentary sister. She comes with the she, she, she
She
I'll
comes with a Lost
just,
Boys package.
she's still doing. She just did a full split. I I don't know at this point. I'm
Wait,
gonna bring.
and we still have the camera on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Neela up, and then we'll have the camera on Tesla because Tesla's actually got a piece for us tonight.
Yeah,
As a little
yeah,
intermission.
because I know I am her biggest supporter, and I know every time I come on, she has a piece. If she doesn't have a piece for anybody else, thank you, Tess.
It's always, yeah, no, she was debating whether to come on tonight, and she was still in the process of writing it, and she's like, well, who do you have on tonight? And I was like, well, and as soon as I said your name, she was like, yep. I was like, well, I have Uno and I have Skedaddle. She's like, no, Uno, no, I'm coming on.
And all I know, my piece for next week hasn't even been written because I am planning, because one of the next chapters of my poetry books, unwritten, I just used it in a line called Reputation.
Nice. Well, I like as always, I always look forward to your new work. And yeah, definitely,
So
man.
most likely, so the two pieces I'll do will come from that. So Tuesday will be Christmas. No, when is Christmas Day?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah. Well, that
Tuesday
will
is,
be my
Tuesday is
writing
Christmas
day.
Eve. Wednesday is Christmas Day.
Yeah. As I say, Grudge don't celebrate Christmas.
And Brandon's birthday is the 26th. Yeah, Brandon's birthday is the 26th.
Oh wait, so we having a New Year's birthday.
Yeah, well,
And
you're coming. You're on the New Year's episode next week, aren't you?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes,
you are?
I am.
Okay. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure. I had.
We make it a Brandon birthday special.
Yeah, no, it's good. It'll be a happy birthday, Brandon, as well, for sure.
Wait, so he will actually be freed.
You know, I might let him. I might let him off the chain for a little bit on his birthday. You know, it's his birthday. It's Christmas. I might let him off the chain. You know, he can have a little whiskey, have a little hot chocolate, and that, you know, to soothe his troubles, and then, you know, because I
back to work.
He's gonna, yeah. For after, you know, I got to give him a little Christmas whiskey, you know, for the beating later, you know, because when the cattle prod hits you, it's really intense. You gotta.
We are just weird lost people, aren't we?
Yeah, this is definitely the quality content that people watch for. I'm telling you. I'm gonna bring Neela up and see what.
Drink the whiskey.
Don't drink the whiskey.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Lost Boys Kool-Aid. This is a cult, people. This is a cult. I need you all to sacrifice your firstborns. We're gonna get a goat on a table.
Oh my God.
Some kind of stone table with carvings in it. We need robes.
No. I'm talking like a Trinidadian now. We are going to do some nice curry goat.
That actually sounds delicious.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Curry goat? Dude, what? Yes. I want to try that because I eat sheep all the time. Like I've had like lamb and sheep and stuff, but I don't think I've ever had goat. Is it similar? Like, does it taste similar?
Yes. Well,
yeah, so that'd actually be really good.
Yeah, the one that tastes different is lamb.
Yeah. Well, because I know, like sheep is. I've had both, and sheep is definitely different than lamb, but it is like there is like a similar, like it's almost like venison versus like hamburger. You know what I mean? Like you can tell that you can taste the difference, but it's like the same texture and like type of. You know what I mean?
Wait. So Miss Neela, I'm going to say something. And just agree with me. We do entirely live in that studio, and we have a all-out cookout.
I think
Lost Boys cookout. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I love.
We all just make dishes and show off, like
just eat.
Dude, if I could start a Lost Boys cooking competition,
I'd win.
The hell? What do you think? What do you think this is? What do you think this is? I taught you everything you know about.
That's a lie. You want to know who else taught me? Miss Perrin.
Miss Perrin, Miss Perrin, Miss Perrin's a nice lady. Okay, I love Miss Perrin, but that's great. That's great. All right, but no one, and I mean no one, can make a grilled cheese like your boy.
Are you talking about your lazy grilled cheeses or your grilled cheeses?
I'm talking about either. I'm talking about. I'm talking about. And you want to talk about? You want to talk about some gourmet? Your boy's ramen is. Don't even get me started. I go hard on ramen. I go hard on ramen. No one makes better ramen than me. Not even the Chinese people.
Excuse me, but have you ever turned ramen into a ramen cheese?
Yeah,
No.
man, you don't even know. You don't even. You don't even know. You don't even. I've done ramen so many ways that you can't even begin to fathom my ramenness. I've ramen myself out at this point. I don't even eat ramen.
My
I
God!
don't even
Wait,
eat ramen
wait,
anymore.
wait. Miss Neela is like,
She's like,
why are they
nah, I'm not with it. I don't like ramen. You're not with the ramen.
Sorry, I got the munchies.
He's like, I got. Yeah, no,
Sorry.
I go when I make ramen, I go hard. All right, there's a very specific way you got to make ramen, and it's a science. It's
Uh-huh.
it's more.
Have you tried the spicy ramen?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've tried all of it. I've tried,
The-
and not even. I'm not just talking about that bullshit like $1 ramen that you get at the grocery store. Like I've had like good like Japanese ramen with like eggs and meat and vegetables and shit in it too. Like miso.
Mhm.
I've had miso. My sister's all jealous over here. She, she thinks she would like it because she watches Naruto, but she doesn't like spicy things, so she wouldn't like real miso ramen. You know
You know
that's
what?
you know it's spicy, right?
You know what? And you have me hungry here, and
I'm
it
sorry.
was one place in Orlando I had it, and I haven't had it looking for it in America and different parts of the world when I go on VK. It was wasabi miso ramen.
Oh my god.
That
Oh,
sounds
that's
that sounds very spicy.
yeah,
It
that's spicy.
was, I love extra hot food.
Yeah. Wasabi to me is like I love spicy. Like don't get me wrong. Like I'll eat habanero or ghost pepper, but wasabi to me is different because it's like so it like dry. It like dry and bitter.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it burns your it burns your
Like,
like yeah.
Oh, but
because what happened is, as I say, what wasabi, I have a love-hate relationship with it. That is one I just have to get a little taste, like on my sushi or my nigiri or whatever. But I cannot do too much of that one. But Dylan, have you ever had? I think right now it's the going down because of these hybrid as the fourth hottest pepper in the world that came right from Trinidad called scorpion pepper.
oh my god.
No, I don't think I have had scorpion pepper unless it's been in one of the hot sauces that I know. I've had Carolina Reaper. I've had Carolina Reaper, and I've had Ghost. Is scorpion pepper? I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into this now. Now you're probably gonna put me in the hospital. Oh no!
I am going to tell you this because there is a knockoff version in America that I bought, and it tastes nothing like what the real scorpion pepper tastes like.
Yeah, I probably what it's probably illegal to like there's probably some type of like import embargo on it or some shit.
No, actually, surprising, one of the brands that I eat is available on Amazon.
You eat it regularly?
Yeah.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die, man.
And what happened is, anybody who knows me, I literally eat tons of pepper.
Is that traditional in Trinidad? Like, is that like a lot of people eat spicy stuff in Trinidad?
not a lot of people, well, they'll eat pepper, but not like how I'll eat it.
Oh my god.
Spicy.
Oh, you like really spicy. Is that
It's
the
like
That's the challenge.
Mm-mm.
look
I'm
at
not
that thing.
Ooh.
That thing is ridiculous, dude. That thing looks like it'll eat your soul.
Yeah.
Let's see the. Let's look up.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Didn't they make those hot chips that somebody died from out of that
Oh
stuff?
my god, yeah, that one chip challenge shit. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I would never do that though, because that's just ridiculous. See, when I eat spicy stuff, I still eat it for pleasure. I don't eat it to like,
Burn
you
my
know what I
skull.
mean?
No.
No, but I like spicy stuff, and I do eat spicy stuff for pleasure. Like, it does, like I like the taste of really hot stuff, just not stuff that it feels like it's gonna put me in the fucking hospital. You know?
Yeah, it's not enjoyable.
Yeah, no, like the hottest I'll go is like a ghost pepper type of sauce or something. Holy
There
shit!
was-
1,200,000 Scoville.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Up, reaching up to. Look at the bottom number. Reaching
Whole-
up to.
Reaching up to 2 million. That's 2 million Scoville. What the actual fuck?
That's
Don't.
ridiculous.
Please don't. Please don't bring that near. Don't even bring that near me. If if you ever come down for Thanksgiving or Christmas, you're not. If you bring that, I'm sending you back to your country. I'm kicking you out. I'm kicking you out.
Yeah.
I don't. I get it.
We're
I
only
get it.
allowed the curry goat.
There's a podcast going on here, you know. But speaking of which, I did want this. It became a food podcast all of a sudden, but
Right.
I did want to get Mila's take on your piece real quick.
Oh, you know what? Every time you come on, I can't say you're a poet. You're more like a storyteller. Your work it's always like sit and listen, and then you just take us somewhere, and it's just your work. You make us pay attention, and it's not just poetry from you. It really is a story, and it's always something that you're expressing and something that you always mean. So I always love your work. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's very enlightening.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for reading for us. And we are getting to our next. Actually, first, Tessa, did you have a piece you wanted to do? Yeah. All right. We got Tessa, and then we got 3 more pieces for you, and we will get out of here. It's gonna go Tessa, then back to Neela, then Ono and me. So here you go. I will give you the stage, Tessa. Yeah. By all means, take the reins. I'll take this.
All right.
You take
Go for
that.
a walk.
Go for a walk.
I'll finish the show.
You'll finish the show.
Mhm.
You hear this, girl? You hear this, girl? I'll finish the show. Fucking. Dude, where's my lighter? Give me my fucking lighter.
I didn't take your fucking lighter.
Go.
Excuse my language.
Do your piece. What is it called? You want me to get it up on the screen for you?
You know what it's called.
No, you didn't tell me.
Yes. Dear Santa, why?
Oh, you did say that.
Oh.
Brandon, did you? Oh, you already have
I gotta
it.
take
Brandon's on the ball.
I'm gonna take my glasses off. They're reflecting. All right. Hi. Dear Santa, you fly around the world every year to deliver joy to billions of kids, but why have you forsaken me? Santa, you know what every kid wishes for, but kids like me wish. Oh my God. But kids like me, my wish for things, oh my God, things like toys and fun things. But purely in our soul, we wish for something that we'll never get. Love is amazing, wonderful, and healing and cheerful, but it has a dark side, sorrow and death. Death is a disease that no one can escape. One thing I've never understood was why people are so afraid of this plague. Death seems calm and peaceful, but Christmas used to be fun, used to be full of love and cheer. But the last 3 years, it's been nothing but a soulless day. Not to say I don't love the look on my nephew's face when when he gets his presents. It's the best thing. But the rest of it is a blank action. So Santa, I ask you this. But Santa, I ask you this. If you're love and joy, then does that mean you're also full of dark and hatred? Or does Krampus just take your bad rap?
Wow. Wow.
The anxiety kicked in halfway.
No. Did you hear that blank action? Fucking blank. That was. Wow, Tess.
My glasses. Be
Oh,
careful.
sorry.
Be
Yeah,
careful.
those are probably pretty expensive, huh?
I
Let
don't
me
pay.
just-
I
let me
don't.
just-
I don't pay for them.
That was awesome, kid. That was fucking amazing. And you had some really good lines in there, especially.
I don't know
The
how the
one-
my got in there.
But no,
Oh, I
I
think
mean
there
when
was
you
supposed to
first
be a
started,
comma.
it was not what I was expecting. When you first started that piece, and
I
you said,
forgot a
"Why have
comma.
you forsaken?" As soon as you said "forsaken," I was like,
Whoa. Okay.
I went,
Yeah, I forgot my comma. That's why I got
I
confused.
went, my girl's got some.
I forgot my comma and it fucked me up.
You know what? That's
See, like me, comma, my wish. I forgot my
Okay,
comma. I was rewriting
you
it.
want? All right, I'm the freaking writer. You want to see my handwriting versus hers? Because mine is atrocious. I don't even keep mine around. It's so bad. I type everything because mine is horrible.
Got my handwriting.
Mine looks like a fucking 5th grader did it, or not even like a fucking 5-year-old. Honestly, Bentley's
Bentley's
it's
handwriting's
better.
than
Yeah,
Dylan.
probably. But no, fantastically written. Not just like. I mean, do you know how many high schoolers write with commas? I mean, they probably most high schoolers probably don't even remember what commas do or are. I'm just saying, like it is a fucking great piece, kid. It really was, and you had some fantastic lines. Obviously, my favorite was
it was supposed to be
is nothing but a blank action, and I
Santa,
really
you know what every kid wishes for, but kids like me. Oh, yeah.
The mic.
My wish for things. See, it was supposed
You know,
to be.
well, you know what every kid wishes for, but kids like me, comma,
Yeah,
I got
that's
it.
where sit up because it
Okay,
doesn't
so
read right.
it's supposed to read.
Mm-hmm.
You know what every kid wishes for, but kids like me, my only wish is for things like, hold on,
Did I miss a few words?
I don't know.
I think I did.
Maybe you wrote it on the wish. Oh, I see. Oh no, I'm just stupid. Every kid wish for like toys. The kids like me,
like toys and fun things.
Right. I see where you meant to write the comma, but that's okay. And you know what though?
It read okay-ish.
You know how long it takes for like me and the other guests on this show, we still struggle with performance and cadence and delivery all the fucking time. Like that is something that's and honestly, you're much better than I was at 15 and probably better than I was even like a year ago before I started this shit. Like you already have a knack for reading in general better than I do. And
well, I'm also a little dyslexic. So
I'm a little dyslexic too. I'm a little dyslexic too. And
I think this took me 15 minutes?
Yeah, she literally wrote that in 15 minutes too. So it's
with great punctuation, just one missing comma.
Fantastic punctuation.
Better than
yes, better than mine.
Yeah, see, I added 3 ... dots. That's
I saw your dots.
You saw my dots?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna bring
them
up.
up.
I'm bring them up to see what they thought. I get it.
Yeah.
I get you. There you go.
Okay.
Wait.
I saw Uno smiling the entire time.
Oh my gosh! So I am influencing the dots. Oh my gosh! No, but you just said something that is so close to me. I do a lot of work, and a lot of my pieces I write it within 10-15 minutes for the most. My handwriting is atrocious, and this is why I say there is technology for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't read his handwriting when he's writing.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
Listen, It's not.
It is.
It's not that.
It
bad.
is.
Do I have
You're
any?
not supposed to know.
Where's my notebook? Show
Right
me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one.
Oh.
This one doesn't.
You see
Okay.
this abuse I have to deal with? Hits me in the face.
It's not. It's not that bad. They're like, this is just a list of. This is just a list of names. Hey, you're at the top of that name. Look. Oh no, you're at the top.
Get out of here. Let me show them.
Yeah, she's got me.
Okay.
Got me beat for sure.
So I think Miss Neela and I could agree. We are not getting involved with the handwriting.
No, no. Hands off of it. But I
Yeah.
did love your piece. I thought it
Thank
was
you.
absolutely beautiful. It felt really heartfelt, and it definitely means you lost somebody 3 years ago, and life's things aren't the same. But you always try to keep the joy. So yeah, I really felt that through your piece. I really did.
Thanks. That was the point.
Yeah, I could
I was
tell.
hoping that's a lot of you guys would pick that up.
Yeah.
Because I could say it like this: the tone of it, it could be only 3 years, it could be 12 years, like with me and my mom. It will always feel like it was yesterday.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, the image of that still runs through my head, and I could still picture it in my head without even thinking of it.
Yeah.
It's rough.
No.
Yeah. And that is why I will say it like this: this is the first year I will be spending not by myself.
Oh,
Good man, that's awesome.
that's so good.
Yes.
You know what?
As I
It
say,
really
and
sucks
I
being alone
sure
on
she's watching. It's nice when you actually find the one.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Hey. Oh, I'm gonna have to write a poem.
No,
Get out of
it's
here.
my show. I told you to go take a walk.
I have more things.
Yeah.
You see the abuse?
Oh, help.
Wait. So Tess, I
That's
thought you were taking over the show from now.
I got her. Shit, everything's falling down. Okay.
Did you see my socks?
Llama socks. I love it. All right. Well, thank you for your support and feedback for my sister's piece. And Tessa, thank you. Yeah. She said love you, Uno, in case you didn't hear it.
Yes.
You make her day.
Tess.
But yeah, fantastic piece, Tess. Thank you.
It
Yeah, I
was.
saw you were about to cry, so I tried covering.
I wasn't gonna cry. Shut up. I wasn't gonna cry. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Right.
I wasn't.
Oh, dear. Over here, I don't cry.
Me? What?
Mom.
What about mom?
She's in a
Yo,
box in
yo,
the living room.
Your mama. Your
mama's in a
mama.
box in the living
Your
room.
mama is so short she fits in a box. All right.
You're terrible.
No. You got to say it like when how I will do your mama is a totally different thing, right?
Dude, me and my sister's your mama jokes have gotten so dark, but so. But
No.
the thing is our mother had that type of humor, so she would approve of the jokes because like she had a dark sense of humor, and she had that kind of like sarcastic, sense.
Had to put her in a box.
Yeah. Thanks.
No. Here is like when somebody got me vexed. This is how I will
Love
hit
you.
them.
Have a good night.
Yeah. I will say it like this. Your mama was such a good woman. I don't know how she had a kid like you.
You know what? I really think the same thing a lot. I actually mention it in my piece that we're gonna get to in a few. That I actually mentioned that in my piece, so we'll get there. But next it's gonna be Neela, and then we'll do your piece. All right. So Neela, what is the second piece you got for us?
This one's called I Can't Remember.
All right. I'm
It's
going
not
to get myself out of here and let you get to it.
okay. This poem's called I Can't Remember. This earth I seem to hold in my hands, and the clock is starting to tick. I am the winds and the tornadoes, the water and the tsunamis. I'm the shake and the quake, the spark of the fire's core. I'm taking away all the knowledge that's false and revealing all truth. Do you see me? 'Cause I can't remember, too. I just know I am the walking epitome of this God theory that's been tainted with Egyptian politics, the Romans' revenge. I am laughing, even though it's his who's supposed to win. Why am I the tale of the rapture? All they do is sex to me, but I am dancing around them. The hex they conjured was made by me. When you design your creation's DNA, they do what you say they will do. Although I don't really remember, I hold on to love's renewed. That poem is called I Can't Remember.
Ooh, I really like that.
Yeah.
And you typically do have a lot of religious symbolism, whether that be Christianity or like Norse gods or whatever. But you do typically have a lot of religious symbolism, and I love how you work it in there without it being like preachy or forced or
Yeah.
anything like that at all. You're really like you're more like focused on the historical accuracy kind of,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
something I really enjoy. And
Yeah.
that's something that, like, my mom was. We were just talking about my mom. She was a big history buff, and she
Really?
was, yeah, and she was um, very into like the historical accuracy of, especially the things that went into religion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really love that piece, and I'm wondering what inspired that piece. Like, how when did you write it, and what brought about that piece?
Well, like Cage, with schizophrenia, it kind of sometimes it takes you into that alternate universe. So with that healing journey, my schizophrenia is always based on rulership and who I believe in and all that stuff. So I'm kind of just like it's like I'm like forget it. I'm just gonna act the way you're telling me I'm supposed to act. So that's how I write. So I write like God body. You understand? It's like I write limitless. So during this journey there was like Hebrew Israelites and all these other philosophies that I was looking into, but me naturally I'm just a spiritual person. I believe in universal power. That's just what it is. um so when the schizophrenia goes in, sometimes it just influences what I write. So I was probably going through something and it was like, okay, because I see when I see all they do is sex to me. I talk about like incubuses and things of that nature, the witchcraft, all the education that I learned on that. So I blend it all in the writing. So if I'm supposed to be this God, then why not write like God? So that's
Mm.
why I'm like, why have limits to what you want to write? Write yourself into the greatest story in the world, if you want to. It's just a book, compiled together. So it's up to you to decipher what you want. And, people,
Stephen King did it. Stephen King wrote himself in multiple times.
yeah, yeah.
But
So it's up to you.
on another level, though, I really agree with you because, and I've said this like multiple times on this podcast, artists are our own. We are like mini gods, right? We create our own little worlds, and
Yeah,
we harness the power of creation every time we
yeah,
make a piece. We
yeah,
harness a little bit of that power of creation, the same power that was used to create the stones and the trees. We have a little bit of that power, and we use it to make songs and art pieces and books and whatever the hell it might be.
yeah.
And yeah, it's the power of creation. So in a sense, we are gods. And that's not to be get narcissistic and
It's
because
far from it.
when you start calling yourself a god, like it's a slippery slope, and people can start thinking you're crazy real quick. But
Yeah,
like that's why I try to explain what I mean by that. You know what I
yeah.
mean? But I definitely understand what
But
you mean. Well, yeah.
when you write in your God body. That's what your pen is. Nowadays, it used to be swords, but nowadays your pen is your sword. So when you're battling your emotions, you're healing, you're all that crap, you're writing it with your sword. So if your sword is strong, then you're strong. If you're not, then you're not. So You just got to
Absolutely.
manifest your journey, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And literally that's the thing that is so great about art is the best thing about art for me is the empowerment, is the ability to take my own power and live within my own power. And especially that's why I love rap. I write poetry, but like a lot of my stuff leans towards rap because I just feel the empowerment from it. And like that's
Yeah.
what I go to art for. And so rap gives me that because I have a lot of anger. And anyone who knows me knows I have a lot of anger. Anyone who heard any of my pieces knows I have a lot of anger.
Oh, yeah.
But that's something I look for is like a release for that anger, and rap is a very good outlet for that.
Yeah.
And all art is in general, but that's kind of why I gravitate there, is because of the need to get some of that aggression into an outlet. And yeah.
Yeah. But I
um
talk about that, a lot of 80s rap, early rap and things like that. It was about empowerment and joy and bringing, cultural pride and things of that nature. And then now
I
it's
mean, even
it
even the song "Fuck the Police" is literally it's about empowerment.
your
If you listen to
neighborhood,
the song.
being against the system, not, you don't have to physically, but, just like Black Panther movement, it was about educating yourself on what's oppressing you and things of that nature. So, all those things are great. And nowadays you have to find the artist versus just commodities, people who sell you stuff. So,
Mhm.
when you mentioned Jelly Roll and you mentioned, Eminem, people who inspired stuff inside of you, those are artists. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Somebody who makes you want to buy products. That's just a commodity to sell. So I
Right.
love
Fucking
artists.
Jake Paul.
I think the artists are rising, right now. The stronger artists are rising now. And, we're kind of pushing out the commodities and things of that nature. So I'm enjoying the journey.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that you are part of the journey with me and the rest of the Lost Boys community.
Yeah.
And I like I say every week, it is like I can't even begin to put into words how much it all means to me, like and how much the people who are part of this community mean to me. It is just, I mean, whenever, I had recently posted this quote, and it's a quote from my song that I'm about to do in a few minutes. And I had posted it, and I had put the caption. I said, "Just some people need to hear this Christmas," or whatever I said. And I made sure that I sent it to God, fucking everybody. Dude, if I missed anybody and you're watching right now, message me right now. Message me right now because I don't think I missed anybody. I God, it must have been over 200 people I messaged and sent that to. And just because it's like, I was just like, I was scrolling down my messenger. I was like, oh my God, it would be such a shame if I didn't send it to that person, to that person, to that person, to that person. And like, even though like some of them haven't been on the show in so long, or some of them haven't even been on the show at all, but just like they've supported me, and just like I feel like I need to show them the support back. Like, even if this song never gets produced, even if I like, so like if I didn't do it tonight or whatever, I felt like that one quote could help somebody. And at the end of the day, like that's what I write for, is to use my pain and the knowledge I've gained from my pain and the experiences I've gone through to help someone else. And so I felt it was absolutely necessary to send that quote to everyone I possibly could. And I will tell you the quote later after I do the song, what the quote on Facebook was, but you can also see it on my Facebook. And yeah, it's just, that's what it is for me. It is about, like I was telling you earlier, spreading your light, and you do a great job of that as well. Just,
Thank you.
using your darkness to spread your light. It is just an amazing skill to have.
It's just darkness.
Mm-hmm.
When it's justified, it's dark, but it's justified. So you can go there if you want to.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for sharing that. I'm bring Uno up real quick. What'd you think,
Uh-oh.
man?
Yes, because I felt the poem because it matches one of my major beliefs, in which is I believe in a God, I believe in a higher power. But what I do not believe in is all the religion. Because when you take out the certain things with religion and what it brings, what do you get?
Yeah.
How we have to always treat each other, how we have to live with each other.
Yeah.
And religion just divides that.
Not yet. Sorry, I was talking to my son. But yeah, I agree. Just it's about taking all the purity out, and then, like every religion has
Mm-hmm.
a form, and then there's always somebody who wants to bring darkness to manifest bullshit. So those who understand religion or faith or whatever, it's all about
Mm-hmm.
what you believe. That's why I believe in spiritual power, universal power, cosmetic power, law of the land.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe we're born free. We don't have to listen to these politicians and all this crap. But since we're in a society where people comply, this is
Mm-hmm.
our freedom right now. These podcasts, these, our writings and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm. No, because as I say, every single government, parliament, however you call them, the biggest thing that everyone fails to realize, they are all reality shows. And when the camera is off, they actually laugh at the viewers.
yeah, they laugh at us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the Kamala Trump thing was such a donkey and pony show. I couldn't believe it. Because, I mean, you could tell he's a criminal, he's a felon, but you could tell everybody wanted him to win. It's just common
Yeah.
sense. And then I wasn't even a Kamala because I came from the 80s and the 90s, so I've been known that they've been taking our rights away because that's
No.
not how the presidential. That's not how it goes. That's why they like to silence Gen X, and that's why they like to silence
And
us generations because we know that's not how that's supposed to go. So they
and then
do, and
yeah,
it was embarrassing.
and then when I look at certain things between the both of them,
Yeah,
they actually fund each other.
yeah, yeah.
So how could you tell me that one is different to the other, but they are both equal?
I have yet to see a good set of
Yeah, it didn't make
options.
sense.
I will never. I am 23 years old. I have never. Oh, I'm muted right now.
No, your
Can you hear?
song then muffled.
Uh-oh.
I sound muffled.
Yeah,
Me and Uno hear each other, but we can't hear you.
yeah. You
How about now?
okay, a little better.
Is that better?
Yes,
Oh, I
Yeah.
perfect.
can't hear you.
No,
All
I
right. Hold
hear him.
on.
I'm looking on. My mic's fine.
Yeah, I'm hearing him. Okay.
You hear him? Okay, I don't
Yeah.
hear.
Now
No,
it's off.
no, I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're
What about
muted.
now? Good.
Should I come back? Maybe it's me.
Yeah, maybe it's you because I'm hearing him.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
it's my connection. Let me come back in.
Yeah.
Okay. That was weird because I was muted, but then I unmuted, so I don't know why she still couldn't
Yeah,
hear me.
I don't know, but what happened is
But
I don't know.
what I was saying was that I have yet to see, I am 23 years old. I've never voted, and I probably will never vote if I ever see a good set of options. But I've yet to see a good set of options. What I see is you can have a shit sandwich, you can have a runny shit sandwich or a hard shit sandwich, and then people take a bite out of it and go, "Ugh, you gave me shit," and then they're like, "Well, you chose it, you chose the shit sandwich." Yeah, but you gave me two shitty fucking options.
Mhm.
That's
Well,
what the election is at the end of the
yeah,
day. You gave me
yeah,
two shitty
because
fucking options, a runny shit sandwich or a hard shit sandwich, and you were like, "Here, which one do you want?" And then when we take a bite and we don't like it, they're like, "Well, you're the one who chose it. You chose
mhm,
the shittier of the two shitty options. You gave me
mhm.
nothing but shitty options. That's all the election is. That's all the
Yeah,
election is." And
th-
Neela's back, and she
that's
can hear
why.
me because she's nodding her
Yeah.
head. Hey,
I'm
yeah,
like, what did I come into? But I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I got it.
yeah,
Shitty
yeah,
sandwich,
because
shitty sandwich. Which one you want? Yeah, that's
yeah,
how it was.
yeah. This is why I have never voted in my 41 years. This is me in 2013 because I cannot stand any political party in my country
Mm-mm.
or any country for that matter. And
Mhm.
so, what possessed me, and this is a true story, when our then Prime Minister's son ended up on the same campus as me. He had bodyguards, and they telling me I cannot walk the campus free. He has to go first. I'm saying, really? That year was an election year. I say, okay, hold up. I just jump into. I lost. I'm glad I lost, but at least I took the stand to say, screw you and screw you.
Yeah.
That, yeah, as I say, uh, my past has been wow, but
Yeah.
the only thing that really from childhood to now that keep coming back to me is my poetry and my
Yeah.
writing.
You
It
got to
is.
stick to it, man. You got to stick to it.
Yeah.
That's the one constant. It's always going to be the constant. Well, speaking of your poetry, we will, I guess, get to your piece,
Yeah,
and then I'll wrap us out.
yeah. So this piece now, I really wrote it when school closed in Trinidad. But seeing that school officially closed in the US yesterday, I saw it as one of the more fitting ones for teachers, students, and the families to really sit down and think for this one. That and it's called "Tis the Damn Season."
Fuck yeah! All right, let me get myself out of here and let you get to it. Man.
So this is Christmas, the last day of the school year done. 2024, moreover, 2025 new life will soon begin. What was more you got? Was there more appreciation? Was there more blessings you grabbed? Let's sit, think deep. Let us breathe in, breathe deep, breathe through, breathe out. Now open your eyes and see the peace around. Even in my dark side, I learned I rise. I looked for the light. Where was the light? Have you been the light? Or were you the dark side of life? Dear reflective practitioner, I ain't even going to say look on the bright side. Sometimes the darkness is what we needed to clear up all midnights. Where were you the blessing? Were you a curse? In 2020, new life, is it to happen? Would it be fetch? Only you could make educators whole. Massa and onions make us cry. All those who are in charge of education, lies, lies, lies. Considering this, where do you see the strength of your peer? No, no, no. Not the same school, but the ones of our nation and our world we hold dear. Think of this. New life begins with appreciation. It begins with you, it begins with me. No, we won't get appreciation from the House of Red, the House of White, or any house that thinks they lead a fight. Just tell someone thank you. Like Miley said, we could buy our own flowers because others usually give us when we are gone. Please, please, please prove I'm right. We could be kind to each other, even in the moments we may fight. So, new life, new year. But this one ain't done. Y'all still got some time to appreciate someone. Or not? No, not me. I ain't into that. Find someone this Christmas and appreciation them now. Show appreciation to them now. Make them laugh, make them smile. Weave that tapestry, paint that canvas. Let us show each other that love resides within us and among us. Oops, rambling on. I got to be gone. Thank y'all. Thou no sees ya. Last day message. So rest now as January 6th brings a new life in a school year. Your life in 2025.
Hey, hell yeah, man, dude. That was honestly beautiful and just really inspiring. Like, and that's something I really love about all of your pieces is they always find a way to show show others the way. And much like I was saying to Neela, that's something that I vibe with as well. Despite all my pieces being dark and heavy, and there's always a focused mission, and that is to guide others into the light. And I really really love that you guys have the same mission and the same outlook, and that's what you try to do in your pieces. I really loved the line where you said paint something about painting a canvas,
Yeah.
like draw
Weave the
that,
tapestry, paint
weave
that
that tapestry,
canvas.
paint that canvas. I really love that. That was such a I don't know, that imagery just really captured me for some reason. And that that is essentially whatever your art form is. That is the way I look at it. Is I'm weaving a tapestry of images, or painting a giant canvas of, and each piece is a little piece of myself. And so each piece of the mural, you're seeing different pieces of myself. And that's real. So that's really why it stuck out to me, is
Mhm.
because that is how I kind of interpret my art and my pieces. But yeah, that was really a great and enlightening, and just I don't know, it made me feel warm. It was a warm piece. It was a very like happy Christmas. Like
Mhm.
it was a good one for Christmas, man. It was a good one for
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah,
because it
yeah.
made me feel
Because
warm.
I say I can't do two angry pieces. So let us bring a little joy because
Well, I can, so
yeah, 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 no, no. But I usually put my Easter eggs in my poetry, right?
Mm.
But that line you say that touch you, weave that tapestry, paint that canvas. When I actually wrote the line for that one, you know who actually came to mind?
Mm.
Skedaddle and her
Nice.
art.
Yeah. I actually, yeah. It's funny you say that because I think of you guys when I'm writing my pieces too. Like different lines remind me of different friends or guests or whatever. Like when I'm writing, and it'll just be like a certain line, and I'll write it. I'll be like, oh, I can't wait to show that to so and so, or I can't wait to show that to Uno. He's gonna love that line, or because and I just like write it with you in mind. I do that all the time.
Yeah, because of course who the title came from, right?
Oh wait, hold on.
Tis the
What
damn season.
tis the damn season. I can't remember where that title came from. You told me at one point. I think we had a.
Yeah, a certain artist.
Oh my god! I should
I'm
have.
not saying
I
the name.
shouldn't
I'm
have
not saying
even
the name.
asked. I knew. Why did I walk? I walked myself right into it. I
Well,
basically jumped down the Taylor Swift rabbit hole, didn't I?
oh
Mhm.
yeah. Well, another song title she has said, "John Dan Fall." But
All right.
no,
Well, I'm gonna try to
no,
shake that off,
no,
and
yeah, no. Well, as we were talking about with Neela Peace, at least and when you talk about the god, well, at least somebody earned the right to be called the rap god, and the other one the rap devil.
all right. I'm gonna get Neela up to see what she thinks about your piece.
Wait a second. I absolutely love that. The rap god and the rap devil. I love that.
It's
Split personalities. I love that. You should write that, Dylan. You could do that really easy. I know
that
you
would
could.
be no, that would be it. That would be a cool piece, a flip, like a
Yeah. Rap god.
although I didn't come up with those names though. It credit where credit is due. Obviously, Eminem has the song Rap God, and then MGK's diss against him was called Rap Devil, and he was playing off of Eminem's Rap God. But that's that's not how I would write the piece like complete. It would be like it'd be more like a Speaking of Demons type piece, like a back and forth type of. That would be cool. Yeah, I might play with that idea.
Not stealing, it's to pay homage, to one of the greats, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at it as that. But I always love that you put like pop culture in there. It's very like it's me too. I like to stay young and youthful and things of that nature. I'm 44, so it's like I can't help it. I like to stay young and youthful and cheerful. It's just a generational thing. We like to stay happy through the storms because we grew up during storms. So it's like this ain't nothing new for us. But so yeah, I always love your pieces because it always just brings that childlike part to it, where I just want to sit down and listen to the story that you have to tell. It's just that kindergartner feel, that we always try and keep happy, so I always love your pieces. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because as I say, what I am seeing with any election, like next year's election in our country, this was election in America. People who supposed to be together, as I said, the politicians laughing at the citizens because they are actually together, and the citizens is the one falling for that divide. Instead of fall for the divide, watch each other and say thank you because you're actually learning from each other.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, thank you both so much for coming on here and performing your pieces. I'm gonna do my piece that I wrote just for this occasion. And I'm gonna do it again next week as well. I'm gonna try it with the beat, guys. Now, mind you, I wrote this without a beat. I wrote this completely without a beat. And I woke up this morning and I typed in free Christmas beat and I found one and I downloaded it. And so we're going to try to rap it to this beat. If it doesn't work out so well, I'll just rap it a cappella. We'll see how it goes. Give me 1 second. This fucking winter shit is clogging up my nose. All right. Yeah, hold on. Let's test the beat real quick. Can everybody hear me over this? Good. All right. Let's all right, hold on. Gotta stop it and play it from the beginning. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Dear Santa, last year I asked for your help. I asked for some health and I asked for some wealth. I just asked that a couple of these sappies to sell. When I'm asking ain't much, I ain't asked for an elf. I just need a little paper I can wrap it myself. I guess I should have asked for a ladder because I'm trapped in this hell. But the fact is I actually don't rap for myself. Cause I'm in the spirit of giving. Yeah, I'm in the spirit of Christmas. I mean, I am the spirit of Christmas. Yeah, this year I'm stealing your gig, Nick. But the creep in your crib, but the glitch of the Halloween movie that Tim did. Because now it's the season for me being back on my Skeleton King shit. And this year you better believe that I'm writing the list, but I'm already gifted. So let's get down to the business. Yeah, let us get down to this wish list. This ain't a diss, but you don't want to go on my hit list. No, there is no forgiveness. And I don't gotta check that shit twice because I don't ever miss it. I don't gotta check on the scope of the clip. I just go it, I hit and I hit and I hit and I hit to the dome till that shit's going click. And since I'm the new Santa, I'm going to get the things that I hoped and I wish. Yeah, there are some things that I'm fixing to get me to pit me. I don't mean to trip. I don't mean to be cringy or stingy. I heard that the cool kids, they call it a drip. Ayy, so I'm gonna need a new coat. I think that they call it a whip. Ayy, and I'm gonna need a few chains and some braids in my hair and some diamonds to put on my face. I need those scribbles all over my face. Yeah. Cause I already built all the baller ass gifts for the awesomest kids, but I'm rubbing back dollars for all of that shit. Yeah, I'm helping myself to your wealth. You can call it a tip. I've been working too hard and too often. I'm calling it quits. But to work in the bank with a stock and I can't be a hero. Put all of it in, and please just don't think these skills have gone to my head. I just need me some car and the rent. What's on your head, but the question is real. No dollars to spend. As long as I'm caught up in all this debt, I can't reach my true calling. I'm always depressed. I think that I'm finally starting to get why my mom was exhausted with all of this mess. If I'm being honest, I often get lost in my head with the thought of me not being all that I can. I hope that I'm half the father that mom was back then, but with all that she did with the odds and the ends, sometimes I'm finding it hard to contend. But maybe this Christmas I bought enough gifts to just partly outweigh all the garbage I live. And maybe this Christmas it is what it is. If you're trying your hardest, all you can give. I guess that the rest is just up to the magic of Christmas that started this shit. Because it is the magic of Christmas that keeps that shit going. And happy little kids that are keeping us knowing that we can believe in our dreams and the people we miss and we need are just not here to hold us. And though there might be all this darkness in sight, just know that we all have our darkness to fight. We fight it together, we're thriving in life. So I'll be the red nose and guide us with light. See that the beat fucked me completely up, right? It really did. It fucked it. Cut the beat. I'll go acapella. Fuck a Papa Doc. Fuck a clock. Fuck a... All right, let me fucking go back on that fucking verse because the beat fucked me all up. And please just don't think all of these deals have gone in my head. I just need me some bills for my car and the rent. I thought hitting rock bottom was all in your head, but depression is real with no dollars to spend. And as long as I'm caught up in all of this debt, I can't reach my true calling. I'm always depressed. Yeah, I think that I'm finally starting to get why my mom was exhausted with all of this mess. And if I'm being honest, I often get lost in my head with these thoughts of me not being all that I can. I hope that I'm half the father that mom was back then, but with all that she did with the odds and the ends, it's just sometimes I'm finding it hard to contend. But maybe this Christmas I bought enough gifts to just partly outweigh all the garbage I live. And maybe this Christmas it is what it is. If you're trying your hardest, it's all you can give. I guess that the rest is just up to the magic of Christmas that started this shit. Because it is the magic of Christmas that keeps this shit going. And the happy little kids that are keeping us knowing that we can believe in our dreams and the people we miss and we need are just not here to hold us. And though there might be all this darkness in sight, just know that we all have our darkness to fight. If we fight it together, we're thriving in life. So I'll be the red nose and guide us with light. And then we'll exclaim as we fly out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And that was called The Nightmare Before Christmas. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I think it coincides with your first one, like the aftermath, kind of like maybe the first one's Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, it's really good. It's always good. The cadence was good. I couldn't hear the music, so I didn't understand the mistake because I couldn't hear the beat at all. So
oh, really?
Yeah.
Could you?
I was different because a lot of the time I was only hearing the beat and your audio was cutting.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? All right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it without the fucking beat then.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it one time for you guys so you guys can get all of it because I really want you to hear it. And I did put a lot of work into it. So if you're telling me that you're only hearing the beat and you're only hearing the lyrics and it's going back and forth, then I'll just do the whole thing from scratch. And then you guys can absorb the lines a second time. So, dear Santa, last year I asked for your help. I asked for some health and I asked for some wealth. I just asked that a couple of these sad pieces sell. What I'm asking ain't much. I ain't asked for an elf. I just need a little paper I can wrap it myself. I guess I should have asked for a ladder because I'm trapped in this hell. But the fact is, I actually don't wrap for myself because I'm in the spirit of giving. Yeah, I'm in the spirit of Christmas. I mean, I am the spirit of Christmas. Yeah, this year I'm stealing your gig, Nick, but the creep in your crib with the Grinch of the Halloween movie that Tim did, because now is the season for me being back on my Skellington King shit. And this year you better believe that I'm writing the list, but I'm already gifted. So let us get down to this business. Yeah, let us get down to this wish list, because this ain't a diss, but you don't want to go on my hit list. Nah, there is no forgiveness, and I don't gotta check on it, and I don't gotta check that shit twice because I don't ever miss it. No, I don't gotta check on the scope of the clip. I just go and I hit and I hit and I hit and I hit to the dome till that shit's going click. And since I'm the new Santa, I'm going to get all of the things that I hoped and I wished. Yet there are some things that I'm fixing to get me to pimp me. I don't mean to trip. I don't mean to be cringy or stingy. I heard that the cool kids, they call it a drip. Ayy. So I'm gonna need a new car with, I think that they call it a whip. Ayy. And I'm gonna need a few chains and some braids in my hair and some diamonds to put on my fangs. I need those scribbles all over my face. Yeah. Because I already bought all the baller ass gifts for the awesomest kids, but I'm robbing back dollars for all of that shit. Yeah, I'm helping myself to your wealth. You can call it a tip. I've been working too hard and too often. I'm calling it quits. But to walk in a bank with a stocking, like, don't be a hero, put all of it in. And please just don't think that all of these skills have gone to my head. I just need me some bills for my car and the rent. I thought hitting rock bottom was all in your head, but depression is real with no dollars to spend. And as long as I'm caught up in all of this debt, I can't reach my true calling. I'm always depressed. Yeah, I think that I'm finally starting to get why my mom was exhausted with all of this mess. And if I'm being honest, I often get lost in my head with these thoughts of me not being all that I can. I hope that I'm half the father that mom was back then, but with all that she did with the odds and the ends, it's just sometimes I'm finding it hard to contend. And maybe this Christmas I bought enough gifts to just partly outweigh all the garbage I live. Maybe this Christmas it is what it is. If you're trying your hardest, it's all you can give. By the way, that was the quote. And maybe this Christmas it is what it is. If you're trying your hardest, it's all you can give. That was the quote I posted on Facebook. I guess that the rest is just up to the magic of Christmas that started this shit. Because it is the magic of Christmas that keeps us going. And happy little kids that are keeping us knowing that we can believe in our dreams and the people we miss and we need are just not here to hold us. And though there might be all this darkness in sight, just know that we all have our darkness to fight. If we fight it together, we're thriving in life. So I'll be the red nose and guide us with light. And then we'll exclaim as we fly out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. There you go. There you go. More clear and concise.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like I still heard the rhythm of, it's like, because I didn't hear the beat at all, but the way you are rhyming, I could tell it's a song.
Because I wrote it without a beat. Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote it completely beatless, and it's weird because like I just and full transparency. I took a little bit of psychedelics. I took a little bit of mushrooms and not like a large dose, but a small dose, and like it did like I don't know, it did something crazy that I didn't like. So I was sitting there writing it. And as they were kicking in, I was realizing that I was like, tapping my leg against the table, and you know you do weird stuff when you're on shrooms sometimes. But then I slowly started to realize I was like, holy shit, I'm creating a metronome for myself without even realizing it. Like I was like, and I was hearing the in my head, but I was like, and the whole time I was doing that, I was tapping my hand on my leg just now. Because I realized the other night, and that's, however you feel about psychedelics or not, one thing that is scientifically proven is that they do enhance creativity and open up parts of your mind that you normally either don't use or don't pay attention to. And it's something that helped me realize was that I had a way of creating my own metronome, and I was doing it subconsciously. And I was doing it without even thinking about it until I thought about it, and it was, but I don't know. Yeah. So that piece was written definitely with and when I read it, even when I read it a cappella, I can hear this, like, that's what I hear in my head the whole time is just this. And then like, I don't know, tapping on my leg, like helps keep the, like the 1-2 pace of it. I don't know. It was very, it was written very musically. I will say that it was very much written to be a rap. Again, I was trying to lean very hard into the gangster rap type of thing, while still trying to be Christmassy and bring a little bit of, you know, happiness and joy and cheer. You know.
Yes. Rice Hendricks Jr.
Oh, just so you know, so everyone knows, I'm not planning to go tattoo my face and get a fucking diamond grill. Just a song, people. It's just a song.
Dude, all you need is ski mask,
Yo, you know what? I had actually hold on, real quick, because I had another quote that I wrote, right, and it was just a short little quote, and I never figured out. I wrote it, but I never figured out how to put it into the piece, and I thought it was so funny. I wanted to figure out how to put it in there, but I couldn't figure it out. It says, you better remember leave Santa some cookies because this year he's dressed in bandana and hoodie. You better remember leave Santa some cookies because this year he's dressed in bandana hoodie.
Leave him some good treats and a drink nowadays, right?
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. You better leave me a glass of whiskey. I'm coming in. I'm coming in on shit.
Rob you. Jeez. It's a
Yeah.
horrible Christmas with
Breaking your crib like that. Breaking your crib like the Grinch. Yeah. So that's why. That's part of the reason I named it the Nightmare Before Christmas, because it felt like, because to me the piece, when I wrote it, I wrote all that gangster shit all the way up until but to walk in the bank with a stocking, like don't be a hero, put all of it in. I wrote up to there, and then I was like, okay, that's all great, but there's no family or love or anything that actually matters in this Christmas piece. Anything that matters to me about Christmas in this Christmas piece. So I was like, all right, now from the there to, and then where I go to, but please don't think that all of these skills have gone to my head. I just need me some bills for my car and the rent. That is like the next piece of it. So to me, it was like I did the nightmare, and then it was also a playoff of the Nightmare Before Christmas in this story, right? Because last time I said, you don't bring me these gifts, I'm grabbing your beard and I'm punching your face, I'm gonna kick your fat ass, and I'm taking your sleigh. So this year I break into his house, creeping your crib like the Grinch of the Halloween movie that Tim did, which is Tim Burton, Jack Skellington. That's why I named it Nightmare Before Christmas, because in the storyline of these pieces, which is why I kind of say it's a part two, because in the first one I wrote him the letter, and the second one I start, and then I just go and I break into his fucking house, and I become the new Santa, and then so it's like, yeah, there was a good deal of thought that went into like making it a part two, but I also wanted it to stand on its own. And there was a time when I was writing it, like, and I wrote this in 3 days. I had weeks to write it, and I always wait till last minute crunch time. But there was a point where I was like, I want to like get into like make it more of a wish list, get in more into this like loved ones lost and all this. And I was like, well, you know what? I already said all that in the first piece, right? I already said all that in the first piece, and I can make it still about family and still about love and whatnot at the end of it without restating all the things I already said in the first piece. And I think I did a good job of still doing that without just copying the first piece, but making it feel like a legitimate part two that was new and different and can stand on its own. That's what I was trying to do, at least. So
it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Thank you.
It worked. Yeah.
But when you were talking just now, that line you say you couldn't find, right? You see, oh my gosh, where the line you put in with.
Oh yeah, you tell me where this line will fit.
Yeah, like after the garage, or the line, I think it was the garage or something.
Oh, that was in the first. That was the line about the garage was in the first piece.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. No, because to me you said something, not about the garage. Something you said, and when you broke into the
Oh,
house.
oh. So are you talking about the part where I went really like Gen Z gangster?
Yeah.
I don't mean I don't mean to be
Yeah.
cringy. I don't mean to be cringy or stingy. I heard that the cool kids they call it a drip. Hey, so I'm gonna need a new car with I think that they call it a whip. Hey, and I'm gonna need a few chains and some braids in my hair and some diamonds to put on my fangs. I need those scribbles all over my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's
So
where the
remember,
song.
yeah. So you could just drop in that line right after that.
Hmm. Whoa, you better. So I need those scribbles all over my face. Yeah. So you better watch. So you better remember Lee Santa some cookies because this year is dressed in bandana and hoodie, and then go into because I already bought all the baller ass gifts for the awesomest kids, but I'm robbing back dollars for all of that. Ooh, you know what? That would actually fucking work because literally bandana and hoodie leads right into robbing back dollars for all of that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
that concept really does lead right into. I could have put that right there. God damn, Uno, you're right. You're fucking right. You're so right. That would have fit perfectly because I changed rhyme schemes, so why not add a third rhyme scheme right in the middle? Because
Mm-hmm.
I already go from uh or so chains, bangs, face, so A, and then go back into like the O sound, like baller ass gifts for the awesomest kids, Robin back, like go back into the O sound. So if I'm switching rhyme schemes anyway, I might as well put the fucking third rhyme scheme in the middle because it
Mm-hmm.
would make absolutely no difference with the flow switch up or the flow pattern. You're absolutely right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Good call, man. That's awesome. Well, you know what? I will fucking put that fucking line right in there, and next time I perform it, I'll fucking try it with that line. Thank you.
Next
But
weekend. Next
yeah,
weekend,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm doing it next weekend.
You
So
have time.
yeah, well, I have time to practice working it in there. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's awesome. And with that being said, guys, thank you everybody so much. Guests, Skedaddle, Cage, Neela, Ono, and everybody who watched. I can't thank you guys enough. Like it has been just a blessing to have you guys here as part of the family, as part of the community. And I can't think of anybody better I'd like to spend a Christmas celebration with besides, these guys. But my actual family is sleeping right now. So, uh, this has been one of the best Christmas celebrations I've ever had. And I'm glad you guys are here to share it with me. Thank y'all so much. And
No
make
problem.
sure everyone goes and tunes in on these things. Thank you. And make sure you subscribe, tune in next weekend, 9 p.m. Eastern, our New Year's Eve episode on the 28th, 2 days before New Year's Eve. And everybody have a wonderful, amazing Merry Christmas. And just keep your heads up and those smiles on your faces. And just have a wonderful year, guys.
Have a good
Merry
one.
Christmas to all,
Yes.
and to all a good night.